Now, the greatest radio shows of all time.
Suspense.
The Shadow Node.
Washington calling David Harding, Counter Spy.
Classic radio theater.
The Great Gildersleeve.
Fibber McGee and Molly.
Dragnet. Gunsmoke.
The Lone Ranger.
Now, step back into a time machine with your host, Wyatt Cox.
Good evening, friends of the Inner Sanctum.
Comedy on a Tuesday, episodes of The Aldrich Family, starring Ezra Stone, Bud Abbott and Lou Costello and Sam Shovel, and The Great Gildersleeve, starring Harold Peary, My Favorite Husband, starring Lucille Ball, and an episode of Claudia. That's all coming up on this Tuesday, 18th day of November, 322nd day of the year, 43 days remaining. According to legend, William Tell shot an apple off his son's head on this date in 1307. Christopher Columbus first sights what is now Puerto Rico in 1493. Mark Twain's story, The Celebrated Jumping Frog of Calaveras County, published in the New York Saturday Press in 1865. American and Canadian railroads instituted 5 standard continental time zones on this date in 1883, ending the confusion of thousands of local times that varied by minutes, sometimes dozens of minutes, sometimes hours. The Hebuna-Varia Treaty, signed on this date in 1903 by the U.S. and Panama, giving the Americans exclusive rights over the Panama Canal Zone. And in 1928, the release of the animated short Steamboat Willie, the first fully synchronized sound cartoon. Disney fought for years to keep it under copyright, and they finally had to give up the ghost when Steamboat Willie finally went into the public domain. Directed by Walt Disney and Oob Works, the second appearance of cartoon stars Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Trade union members elected John L. Lewis as the first president of the Congress of Industrial Organizations on this date in 1938.
We're afraid to go to work. Afraid of what? Afraid of the arrogant and the insolent economic, political, and financial power of this group of Southern operators and the communities that they rule. Afraid of what? Afraid to desert 145,000 men who are members of this union and leave them to the tender mercies of these arrogant and insolent gentlemen who do not hesitate to suborn public officials in their communities, to police their communities with privately hired and armed gunmen, to evict our people from their homes, so that they'll have no domicile. They have none except those owned by the company. And to close their commissaries and company stores, to cut off food supplies for our people and leave them to their mercy, to cut off water and electric light, and to cut off medical attention. Because they own about Germany and colony. Yes, I'm wondering, Senator, where the war is today. And apparently, we have plenty of aid to give stricken peoples anywhere in the world except in the mining regions of this country.
Lewis headed the United Mine Workers Union from 1920 to 1960. Ben-Hur premiered at Lowe's Theater in New York City on this date in 1959.
The day Rome falls, there will be a shout of freedom such as the world has never heard before.
Charlton Heston in Ben-Hur, premiering on this date in 1959. President Nixon asked Congress for $155 million in supplemental aid for the Cambodian government on this date in 1970. In 1978, in Guyana, Jim Jones led his People's Temple cult in a mass murder-suicide that claimed 918 lives in all, 909 at Johnstown itself, including over 275 children, and Congressman Leo Ryan of California.
Please, for God's sake, let's get on with it. We've lived as no other people have lived and loved. We've had as much of this world as you're going to get. Let's just be done with it. Let's be done with the agony of it. This is a revolutionary suicide. It is not a self-destructive suicide. So they'll pay for this. They brought this upon us, and they'll pay for that.
Audio of the Reverend Jim Jones during this horrific event. And NBC News sound technician Stephen Sung saw his cameraman gunned down.
One shot hit Bob Brown in the leg, I believe. I don't know what part of the body. He screamed, ouch! And next thing I know, the guy came close and blew his brain off.
Horrific event on this date back in 1978. The Blues Brothers appeared for the first time on Saturday Night Live on this date in 1978. And it was on this date in 1982. We told you a few days ago the story of Duck Koo Kim, who had sustained injuries during a 14-round bout against Ray Mancini in Las Vegas. He died on this date, prompting reforms in boxing. Calvin and Hobbes, a comic strip by Bill Waterton, first published on this date in 1985. It would leave syndication 10 years later. Washington Redskins quarterback Joe Theismann broke his leg, ending his playing career in 1985. 1987, Congressional Iran-Contra committees issued their final report, which said President Reagan bore final responsibility for what had gone wrong with a policy that had ended in a swap of arms for hostages. This is Indiana Democrat Lee Hamilton, who chaired the House committee.
The common ingredients in the Iran-Contra affair were secrecy, deception, and a disdain for law.
A year later, in 1988, President Reagan signed a bill into law providing the death penalty for murderous drug traffickers. In 1991, Shiite Muslim kidnappers in Lebanon set Anglican Church envoy Terry Waite and Thomas Sutherland free. In College Station, Texas, on this date in 1999, 12 killed, 27 injured at Texas A&M when a huge bonfire under construction collapsed. In Jasper, Texas, on that same date in 1999, 26 years ago today, 24-year-old Sean Allen Berry sentenced to life in prison, becoming the third person convicted in the racially motivated death of James Byrd Jr. The Nintendo GameCube released on this date in 2001. In 2002, the state of New Jersey banned the game Dodgeball from public schools. In 2003, the Massachusetts Supreme Judicial Court ruled 4-3 that the state's ban on same-sex marriage was unconstitutional. 20 years ago today, in 2005, Robert Blake, found liable for the wrongful death of his wife in a civil trial, jury ordered him to pay $30 million. 2006, Tom Cruise, Katie Holmes married in Italy. They would divorce 6 years later in 2012. 2 days before turning 92, Senator Robert Byrd of West Virginia, became the longest-serving lawmaker in congressional history on this date in 2009. He was been in 56 years, 320 days. He would serve until his passing about a year later in 2010. His record surpassed by Congressman John Dingell of Michigan. A winter storm pounded Buffalo, New York on this date in 2014. 7 feet of lake-effect snow causing 14 deaths. After it stopped, Erie County Executive Mark Polenzar said clearing it would take time.
Plows can no longer plow the snow. There's so much snow, it's basically like plowing a brick wall.
It does get that way. And it was 5 years ago today, the Utah monolith, built sometime in 2016, was discovered by state biologists of the Utah Division of Wildlife Resources. Following intense media coverage, it was covertly removed on November 27th by 4 residents of Moab, Utah. After nearly a month in their possession, it was given to the Bureau of Land Management, currently in BLM custody. Its origins remain to this day unknown. President Chester A. Arthur, the 21st President of the U.S., passing on this date, along with Vice President Henry Wallace. Also passing away on this date, bandleader Cab Calloway, actor James Coburn, composer, pianist Cy Coleman, and character actor Harold J. Stone. Played a lot of heavies in his time. Birthdays on this date of those who are no longer with us include conductor Eugene Ormandy, pollster George Gallup, the very funny actress Imogene Coca, lyricist Johnny Mercer, astronaut Alan Shepard, and Hank Ballard, all passing on this date. All born, I should say, on this date. They have all left the building.
Hi, this is Jeff Foxworthy. It is now time for the birthday announcements. The following people are now officially older than dirt.
Those who are still with us include actress Brenda Vaccaro. She is 86 today. From Big Valley and Dynasty, Linda Evans is 83. From Another World, Falcon Crest and Castle, Susan Sullivan, 83. From Simon and Simon, Jameson Parker. He played Simon. Well, yeah. Mr. Belding and Saved by the Bell, Dennis Haskins, 75. From Saturday Night Live, Kevin Nealon, 72. Kim Wilde, the British singer who redid You Keep Me Hanging On, 65 years old today. Actor Owen Wilson, 57. Also, three people turning 55 today. They include La Femme Nikita, Peter Wilson, 55. Next Friday in The Hangover star Mike Epps, and Sirius XM host Megan Kelly. From American Psycho and Big Love, Chloe Sevigny is 51 today. NASCAR's Denny Hamlin is 45. And actor Damon Wayans Jr. is 43.
If Jane and Alex keep fighting like this, someone's going to get killed. They'll end up in prison. Illinois doesn't allow conjugal visits. The best I'll do is Jane spitting on my neck through a chain link fence.
From the movie Happy Endings, Damon Wayans Jr., 43 today. Those used to be other people celebrating the 18th day of November as their birthday. If this is your birthday.
We baked you a birthday cake. If you get a tummy ache and you moan and groan and woe, don't forget we told you so. Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Make a wish, dear, and blow out the candles.
Here they go.
I have told you a lot about Professor B's digestive aid. I can tell you plainly and simply it works. I can tell you plainly and simple, it's plain and simple. Pure honey, Roman apotheria, the herb, simple stuff, 2 ingredients, and it provides relief. Check it out. Go to profbees.com, profbees.com. It has helped cancer patients. It has helped people with acid reflux, other digestive issues. And if you have throat problems because of that acid reflux and stuff, you'll find it very soothing. Check it out, profbees.com. That is profbees.com. Or you can find the link in the show notes. You can also find the link at classicradio.stream. Use my promo code Wyatt. You'll save 10%. And when you make a purchase, a portion of it comes to help our show here. So check it out. profbees.com. That is profbees.com. We'll start off by going back and seeing what Ezra Stone is doing. He's playing Henry Aldrich.
Here's Bob Hope with a message of interest to federal income taxpayers.
You know, I always take off my hat when I pass the Treasury building in Washington in memory of my departed dollars. The only countries I've worked in lately, America and England, have this business of tax collecting down to a fine art. I found this out the hard way. But seriously, it's all in a good cause. The cause of peace and freedom through sound national defense. And the cause of continuing our national progress and our standing first among nations. Honestly, when you count your benefits and blessings, you'll pay those federal income taxes, big as they are, with a lighter heart and an easier mind. And the sooner you do it, the more Uncle will be pleased, and the better job he can do.
This was a public service announcement presented through the cooperation of the motion picture industry of the United States.
Now we go back 77 years, November 18th, 1948. Ezra Stone as Henry Aldrich in the Aldrich Family.
It's the Aldrich Family.
I beg your pardon?
We said it's the Aldrich Family.
Yes, it's the Aldrich Family, presented by the Jello family.
J-E-L-L-O. Meredith Wilson.
Well, it's my talking people, all ready to enjoy the Aldrich Family. Hey, what's the matter here?
Gotta do the dinner dishes.
Well, you can still listen to Henry and Homer and do the dinner dishes, too.
Hey, good idea, Bub.
You bet it's a good idea, Bub. Did you have a good dinner?
You bet. Yoo-hoo!
Sounds like you had smooth as cream Jello puddings, maybe.
No.
No. Well, then maybe the pudding with the personality and the dimple?
Jello tapioca pudding?
Right. Did you have Jello tapioca pudding?
No.
No. Well, then what did you have for dessert?
The world's most famous shivering dessert.
That's Jello in those 6 delicious flavors, starting with strawberry,
raspberry, cherry, orange, lemon, J-E-L-L-O. But you won't like it. Oh, no, not much. Hey, look at that clock. It's time for...
The Aldrich Family, based on characters originated by Clifford Goldsmith and starring Ezra Stone as Henry with Jackie Kelk as Homer.
Henry Aldrich! Coming, Mother.
Life's greatest gift is youth. And fortunately, it isn't confined to any one age. Youth can be recaptured at any time by anyone who simply shares the experiences of an enthusiastic teenage boy like Henry Aldrich. The scene opens in Henry's bedroom. It is Saturday morning.
Now listen, Henry, that's no way to hold it.
It is so you have to tip it.
Then how can you get the knife in?
Homer, let go. Gee whiz, whose piggy bank is this anyway?
Okay, go ahead if you're so smart. Why should I help you scrape up money to throw down the drain?
What do you mean, down the drain? If I can get enough money out of this bank, I'm going to ask Kathleen to go to a movie tonight.
Henry, you're crazy. You take Kathleen to a movie, and what have you got? A lot of memories and a good night kiss, if you're lucky.
What's wrong with that?
Well, you can do that any old time. But, boy, it isn't every day in the week that Springer's Hardware has a grab bag sale.
That's just it, Homer. You buy a grab bag, and where are you? But take Kathleen to the movies, and at least you know what you're getting.
Sure. So why not buy a grab bag and get pleasantly surprised?
Boy, another dime.
How much have you got out of your bank now?
50 cents so far.
50 cents?
And there's one more coin in here.
Boy, if I had 50 cents, I'd get my best friend and pool our money and invest it in a grab bag.
Now, wait a minute, Homer. How much money have you actually got?
A dime.
Okay, so stop wasting your breath on grab bags. My mind is made up.
But, Henry, did I tell you those grab bags have values up to $10 in them?
Hey, look, a quarter.
Yeah?
That gives me exactly enough to cover Kathleen. 2 balcony seats, 2 sodas, and a nickel's worth of candy.
Boy, what you couldn't get at Springer's for 75 cents.
75 cents? You mean they have grab bags as low as that?
Sure, none of them are over $1.
Homer, you're crazy. Are you telling me they have $10 values all for under $1?
Sure, it's the chance of a lifetime, Henry. You can't lose.
But how can you be sure what you're getting?
That's the beautiful part. You can't. That's where the fun comes in.
Gee, it does sound interesting.
And you know what you might win, Henry? That bicycle pump you've been wanting.
Oh, boy, do you really think so?
Oh, Henry?
Yes, Father?
Please step out here in the hall a moment.
Sure, Father. Homer, wait here.
Okay, but don't be long.
I was just passing your room, Henry, and I couldn't help overhearing.
You mean about the grab bag sale, Father? Doesn't that sound swell?
Frankly, son, it sounds a little risky to me.
Risky, Father? Gee whiz, it's the chance of a lifetime.
Yeah?
When you invest in one of those grab bags, you can't lose.
Even though you have no idea what it might be inside?
But that's the beautiful part, Father. There might be anything inside.
There might also be nothing.
But Homer said their value's up to $10.
Henry, I want you to make your own decision in this matter. But remember one thing, merchants can very seldom afford to give away anything valuable.
But, Father, do you know what I might get for 75 cents? A bicycle pump.
Henry, you're being very optimistic.
I have it on good authority.
Now, son, I know all about grab bags. I've had my fingers burned. You haven't.
But, Father, these bags are entirely different.
Henry, let me explain one more thing. From time to time...
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello, Kathleen. Listen, I'm phoning from Springer's Hardware, see?
Oh, hello, Mr. Springer.
Who?
What?
Kathleen, this is Henry.
Oh.
I'm down here at Springer's with Homer and his dime.
You are?
Sure. And look, how would you like to go to the movies tonight?
The movies? I'd love to, Henry.
And sit in the balcony?
Uh-huh.
Way in the back?
Uh-huh. What's playing?
Playing? Kathleen, don't you like me anymore?
Of course I do.
I know, but... Well, gee, you never used to ask what was playing.
Well, Henry, it's a perfectly minor point.
Okay, then it's all settled. I'll come by for you right after supper.
Thanks, Henry. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hey, Henry, look at this bag here.
Which one?
This one with all the bulges in it. Doesn't it drive you crazy wondering what's in it?
Not me, Homer. I'm just down here to keep you company.
Gee, Hen, aren't you the least bit interested in buying anything?
Not if I have to risk every cent I have in the world. Now, you take this long, skinny bag here.
Yeah?
It's 30 cents, isn't it?
Sure. Go ahead, Hen. Why don't you buy it?
Why should I spend 30 cents for just a plain, ordinary yardstick?
A yardstick? Is that all that bag is?
Sure. And gee whiz, if I hadn't listened to my father, I might have been carried away.
Hiya, fellas.
Here comes Willie.
Hi, fellas. What you doing?
Just looking around, Willie.
Yeah? Hey, Henry, are you going to buy that long, thin grab bag?
He might be, Willie.
I am not, Homer.
Well, can I have it then?
Sure, here.
Thanks. Oh, Mr. Springer, here's my 30 cents.
Wait, Willie, don't you know what's in that bag?
Don't tell him, Homer. Don't tell him. You know how stubborn Willie is.
Yeah, but...
Let him get burnt by himself. It'll be a good lesson for him.
Hey, you want to watch me open my bag?
Sure, Willie.
Well, now stand back, fellas.
Boy, I bet you'll get a surprise, Willie.
Gee, I hope so. Hey!
What is it, Willie? Let's see.
Oh, boy!
Oh, boy!
A collapsible fishing rod, just what I've always wanted.
Gee, those things cost about $7. Just think, Henry, you could have had it.
Yeah, but I could have sworn it. Let's see that fishing rod, Willie. Boy, this is slick.
Well, I'll say.
Gee, are you lucky?
I sure am. Well, so long, fellas.
Where are you going, Willie?
Fishing?
Boy. Henry, maybe your father still has a few things to learn.
Yeah. I guess he didn't live during a period of inflation.
I'll say.
You know, Homer, I've been thinking.
Yeah?
Kathleen might enjoy a movie tonight, sure. Only she'd be even crazier about something I might win in a grab bag for her, wouldn't she?
Now you're talking sense, Hen.
Sure, Homer. Come on. Help me pick out a grab bag.
How about this one?
Boy, wait till my father hears that merchants really do give valuable things away.
Hey, Henry.
Hi, Charlie.
Don't bother us, Charlie. We're busy looking for a grab bag to buy.
Yeah? What?
Well, how should we know, Charlie? We haven't bought it yet.
Look, there's Toby Smith. I'm going to see what he got in his grab bag.
Listen, Henry, how would you like to buy this nifty box of clothespins?
Clothespins? What could I possibly do with clothespins?
Well, you could use them to hang girls' pictures up on your wall.
What?
Or they'd be swell for starting fires.
Charlie, you're crazy.
Oh, now look, Henry, I paid 25 cents for them, and I'll let you have them for 20.
Oh, no.
15.
Nothing doing.
10.
What'd you pay a quarter for a thing like that for?
I got it in a grab bag, and boy, am I going to sue Mr. Springer.
Well, look, Charlie, naturally merchants can't give away valuable things in every grab bag.
Hey, Henry, guess who just bought what for 60 cents?
Who?
A paint sprayer.
Why?
Toby Smith for only 60 cents.
Homer, what could you do with a thing like that except spray paint?
plenty. I happen to know my father would pay $5 for a new paint sprayer.
$5?
$5?
Sure.
Cold cash?
Cold cash?
On the line, Henry. He's going to need one to paint our house.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Let's start looking, Homer. There might be another sprayer in these grab bags here.
There might. Gee whiz, goodbye.
Where are you going, Charlie?
Home and get some more money.
One thing about a paint sprayer, Homer, you can tell it by the feel of it.
Okay, I'll start feeling from this side.
Sure, and I'll start over here.
And we'll feel toward each other.
Oh, boy.
Yes, Mr. Springer?
Sorry, but we can't allow any feeling around. Take the chances like everybody else.
Sure, Mr. Springer.
Boy, Homer, that's what I call loyalty.
How do you mean?
Gee, Mr. Springer's practically a member of our own family, isn't he?
He is.
Sure, he's engaged to my Aunt Harriet.
Well, frankly, I don't blame him for being cranky.
Homer, are you positive you didn't feel anything remotely like a paint sprayer?
Positive. You couldn't mistake a thing like that.
Boy, what I couldn't do with $5.
Makes me weak to think about it.
Let's sit down.
Hey, Henry.
Yeah?
I found one.
A paint sprayer?
Yeah, I'm sitting on it.
Homer, are you sure?
Sure, I'm sure.
Gee whiz, Homer, I forgot. I left my 75 cents at home.
Well, that's a fine thing.
Look, Homer, you stay right here and guard this paint sprayer while I run home for my money.
But what if somebody else wants to buy it?
Just don't let them. And, Homer, if you can keep it for me, I'll give you $1 when I sell it.
Okay, Henry, run.
Nice of you to drop in, Harriet. Sit down. I'll pour you some coffee. Thank you, Alice. How's Sam? He's just fine. How's Mr. Springer? Alvin? Just fine. Aren't men a problem? Oh? Have you and Alvin had a quarrel, Harriet? Oh, no, just a little disagreement. Alvin thinks I should take up painting again. Really? Yes, he believes in women having outside interests. But as I said to him, I said, Alvin, I said, frankly, I don't think I'm very talented. Do you? Well, to tell you the absolute truth, Harriet... And he said, yes, Harriet, I do. Oh. Oh, he did? Of course, he admits he doesn't know a thing about art, but he knows what he likes. Isn't that nice? Poor Alvin. He just can't help seeing me through rose-colored glasses, I guess.
Mother!
Oh, my goodness, that's Henry.
Mother, quick, where's my 75 cents? Hello, Aunt Harriet.
Hello. Henry, you told me to keep it for you and not to give it to you under any circumstances until tonight.
But, Mother, don't you understand? I've cornered a valuable grab bag, and I'm going to make a killing.
You've forgotten what your father said?
No, only he doesn't understand. This sale is different.
I know, Alice, Henry is right. I happen to know personally there are some very valuable grab bags down there. Very well, I'll go upstairs and get your money.
You will? Gee, that just give me time to make a phone call.
Number, please.
Elm 110.
Elm 110.
Yes, operator.
Harriet, I do wish you'd let me handle this.
Mother, can you please hurry with my money? Homer's sitting on something.
Hello?
Hello, Kathleen. Let me ask you something quick.
What is it?
Well, just suppose you were going out dancing to the country club.
My goodness, when?
Well, suppose it's tonight, see? What color dress would you be wearing?
What color?
Sure, so I could send you flowers, if...
Flowers?
Provided I get $5 for a certain something I'm going to win, and it doesn't cost too much for a taxi.
My goodness, Henry, you mean we're going in a taxi?
We might. So what color, Kathleen?
Why, just any color. Although I do like those big black shiny ones.
Black flowers?
Aren't we talking about taxis?
No, gee whiz.
Oh, my goodness, well, any orchid color flower will do. And I have to hurry and get my hair done.
But Kathleen...
Goodbye now, Henry. I'll see you tonight.
Sure, only understand it isn't definite, don't you, Kathleen? Kathleen!
Now, wait a minute, Charlie. What are you doing?
Well, what do you mean, what am I doing? I'm trying to pick out a paint sprayer.
But you're not allowed to feel the grab bags. You just have to take your chance.
Now, listen, Homer, since when do you own this hardware store?
Charlie, get away from this grab bag.
But it might be a paint sprayer.
And it might not. And besides, it's reserved.
Then it is a paint sprayer.
Now, listen, Charlie.
Now, Homer, let go of me.
Now, look, Charlie, don't get mad. I didn't mean to push you. Let's just talk this over calmly.
Oh, yeah? Listen, you little pipsqueak.
Charlie, you're backing me right into the garden hole.
Springer, I'll take this grab bag here.
Hey!
How much? Hey, that's Henry's grab bag. Oh, lady.
Homer, you've got the hose looped over your arm.
Lady, come back.
Homer, look out!
Hey!
It's a fact, folks. More people buy Jell-O puddings than any other prepared puddings in the world. And no wonder, because you never tasted anything better than Jell-O puddings. Yes, Jell-O chocolate, butterscotch, and vanilla puddings, chock full of old-fashioned homemade goodness. Try them. Compare them. See if you don't say that Jell-O puddings are richer, creamier, more all-around delicious. And they cook to perfection in just about 5 minutes. Ask your grocer for Jell-O puddings and say, better ask for 3 packages while you're about it, so you'll be prepared for the weekend. That's Jell-O pudding. And now, getting back to the troubles of Henry Aldrich. Hoping to make a fortune from a grab bag he wants to buy and then sell for a profit, Henry has been planning to entertain Kathleen elaborately this evening. But his chances of getting the money are now getting slimmer and slimmer. The scene opens in a back room of Alvin Springer's Centerville hardware store. It is the same morning.
Excuse me, mister, have you seen anything of my friend Homer Brown?
You're no friend of mine, Henry Aldrich.
Homer, is that you?
Sure, just look at it.
I am. Gee whiz, what happened to your face?
Never mind my face. That'll wash off. But how can I get all this paint and grease off my clothes?
What have you been doing?
Boy, everything. Hoisting paint drums, mixing putty, filling turpentine bottles.
For why?
Just because I had a little accident trying to save your darn grab bag.
You mean it's gone? But I was counting on that $5. Kathleen thinks I'm taking her out dancing tonight.
Listen, Henry, how much do you think you could sell an outboard motor for?
An outboard motor? Homer, you're crazy.
Who's crazy? You know the one Mr. Springer's had in his window for 2 years?
Sure, but...
Well, just half an hour ago, I saw him lug it into that room over there.
Yeah?
And then he came back in here with that box, and he said, whoever buys it this afternoon is going to get the surprise of their life.
Homer, do you mean it? And it's only 75 cents?
Sure. It's what they call a sleeper.
Oh, boy. Gee, I could sell that for 10 times as much as the paint sprayer.
Sure. So you'll owe me $10.
Homer, on second thought, I probably can't get more than 5 times as much.
Now listen,
Look,
Henry.
why don't I go out now and round up a prospective buyer?
Homer.
Mr. Springer, what time are those grab bags going on sale?
2 o'clock sharp, Henry.
You're sure you won't sell any of them before that?
Nope.
Gee, that's swell. Goodbye, Homer. I'll be back.
Homer, I've been keeping an eye on you this morning. You've certainly done a good job back here.
I have?
Yes, sir. And to show my appreciation, I'm going to let you have any grab bag you'd like for that dime of yours.
For a dime? You mean I can have any bag at all?
Yes, sir.
You mean I could even have the outboard motor?
What outboard motor?
Oh, gee, I shouldn't have mentioned it. I mean, this big grab bag right here.
Homer, that isn't an outboard motor.
It isn't. Oh, boy, is Henry going to get a surprise?
Hello?
Hello, Kathleen.
Henry, is it only you?
What do you mean, only me?
Oh, my goodness, you dragged me out from under the dryer.
I did?
And I'm standing right here, positively dripping.
Look, Kathleen, I just wanted to tell you that the thing I'm selling now is much more valuable than the thing I was selling before.
It is, Henry?
Yeah.
What is?
I can't tell you. I'm down at the Acme Machine Works right now.
Henry, we are going to the country club tonight, aren't we?
Sure, absolutely. And not only that, but
Yes?
Kathleen, how would you feel about a season ticket?
A season ticket?
Sure, and go every Saturday night in the year.
Boy, Mr. Springer, the grand prize.
You're certainly the lucky one today, Homer.
It's the only thing I ever won in my whole life. Do you mind if I use your phone?
Go ahead.
Thanks.
Number, please.
Elm 610.
Elm 610.
Gee, Mr. Springer, to think Henry's Aunt Harriet painted that all by herself.
Yes, sir, and she's never had a lesson in her life. Would you believe it?
Well, to tell you the truth...
Neither would I. All it needs now is a nice friend.
Hello.
Hello, Mother. Guess who this is?
Homer, don't be silly.
Listen, Mother, a wonderful thing just happened. I just bought a grab bag.
I thought you didn't have enough money to buy one.
Well, I didn't, but Mr. Springer just had me move a few paint drums and gave it to me for practically nothing.
Really?
And, Mother, I won the grand prize.
You what?
Sure, and it's something you've always wanted. And I'd be willing to let it go cheap.
Homer, it isn't...
It isn't...
Sure. It's a sort of a painting.
Oh, my heavens. For the inside or the outside of the house?
What?
Homer, you're a dear. And now would you hang up? I'm too excited.
Okay, and don't worry, Mother. Mr. Springer's going to clean me up.
That's nice, dear. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh, Mr. Springer.
Yes, Homer.
Have you tried looking at this painting upside down?
Alice, I just had to dash right over it.
Elizabeth, tell me again.
Homer won the grand prize. We're having our house painted absolutely free.
Oh, my heavens.
Oh, isn't it marvelous? Mr. Springer's already given Homer the drums of paint.
Elizabeth, I had no idea there was anything worthwhile in those grab bags.
Oh, Alice, I still can't believe it. You know, Will and I had to choose this year between having the house painted or getting me a new fur coat, and we decided on the house.
Really?
Yes, we agreed the house takes more of a beating in the winter than I do.
Elizabeth, does that mean that now?
Why not, Alice? Why not? Oh, get your hat on. Let's go look at fur coats.
Right away? Shouldn't you wait until Will...
But, Alice, I'm only going to look.
Hello? Are you listening, Kathleen?
Of course, Henry. Then what happened?
Well, I found a fella who had a boat, see, but no motor.
Yes? And you sold him your motor?
Not exactly.
No?
He sold me his boat.
My goodness.
Well, that is, I gave him my IOU. And by next summer, the boat will be mine, I hope.
Henry, that's wonderful. My goodness, I'll be the proudest girl at the dance.
The dance?
Just imagine I'll be the only one there dancing with a boy with an outboard motor.
Well, Kathleen, look, about the dance.
Yes?
How would you feel if we were to give up all activities this winter?
What?
And spend 2 solid months sailing around in the moonlight next summer?
But, Henry, what will we do during the long winter evenings?
Why, we can polish the boat.
Polish it?
Yeah, and grease the motor.
But, Henry, I've just had my hair done.
Well, I'll tell you. Oh, gee, look at the time. It's 1:30.
It is?
I've got to get back to Springer's and buy my grab bag.
But, Henry...
And I'll bring the outboard motor right over to your house, Kathleen, so we can admire it together.
Sam?
I'm reading my paper, Alice.
Dear, dinner's ready.
Yes? Where's Henry?
Up in his room. He doesn't feel like eating.
I should think he wouldn't. Well, he can't say I didn't warn him. I told him not to count on an outboard motor.
Dear, I can't help feeling sorry for him. What on earth is he going to do with a bear trap?
Naturally, Alice. He's going to trap bears.
Sam, there isn't a bear within 500 miles of here.
Alice, I'm joking.
Oh, I wouldn't feel so badly, Sam, if I thought he'd really learned a lesson from this whole thing.
Well, he's learned one thing. At least he won't be so optimistic after this.
Oh, will you answer the phone, dear, while I serve dinner?
All right, Alice. Hello?
May I speak to Mr. Aldrich, please?
Which Mr. Aldrich do you want?
Mr. Henry Aldrich.
Just a moment. Henry!
Yes, Father?
You want it on the telephone?
Perhaps you could take the message. This is Mr. Jenkins, the tanner.
The what?
The tanner. I have that information regarding the cost of turning a bear skin into a rug.
What's that?
It all depends on the size bear you trap.
I am not trapping any bears, and neither is anyone else in this family. Goodbye.
Father, didn't you say that phone call was for me?
That was the tanner, Henry. I took care of him.
You did, Father? But I had my plans all made.
You can just unmake them. Now, come on in to dinner.
If you don't mind, Father, I'd rather go back upstairs.
Sam, dinner's on the table.
I'm coming, Alice.
You know, dear, I've been thinking, couldn't you give Henry just enough money to take Kathleen to the movies tonight?
No, Alice. That's the only way a youngster ever learns.
Oh, I know,
That's
but...
the way you had to learn. That's the way I had to. Good heavens, what's that?
What's what, dear?
That, on the center of the table.
Well, they're candles, dear. You see, shaped like little stars, and they float in the water.
Why?
What?
I said why?
Well, they're pretty, and... Sam, I won them today, and I thought I'd better use them.
I see. Alice, you weren't anywhere near Springer's Hardware today, were you?
Why, how did that... Dear, before you get angry...
That's all right, Alice. Do you know anyone who could use a dozen bottles of bubble bath? It's for dogs.
Sam, you bought a grab bag, too?
I'm afraid so, Alice.
But, dear, we don't even have a dog.
Yo-ho, anybody home?
We're in the dining room, Homer.
You certainly have to admire his timing.
Hello, everybody. Oh, gee whiz, is it dinner time?
By a strange coincidence, yes.
Sit down, Homer. We're one short tonight.
Boy, I'd love to. We aren't eating at our house tonight.
Not at all?
No, ma'am. My mother doesn't feel she should fool around in the kitchen in her new fur coat.
Why doesn't she take it off?
She doesn't dare. As soon as my father gets his hands on it, he's taking it back to the store.
What's that under your arm?
Oh, gee, I almost forgot. It's my grand prize. See?
Good heavens.
Only my parents felt that since it was your sister that painted it, Mrs. Aldrich, you should have the privilege of hanging it.
Harriet painted that?
It looks good upside down, too.
What on earth is it?
Why, it's fish, dear. In a bowl.
Sure. I looked them up in the fish book. I think they're suckers.
Yes? Homer, you brought it to the right place. Alice, get me a hammer.
Sam, what are you going to do to it?
Hang it over the mantelpiece.
Gee whiz.
Where it'll be a lesson to all of us the rest of our lives.
I got good news for us.
You have, Homer?
Sure. How'd you like to go to the movies tonight?
Now listen, Homer, you know we haven't got a nickel left to our name.
Well, that's the beautiful part of it, Hen. I've invited someone to go with us who's agreed to absorb our overhead.
Well, gee whiz.
Sure.
Who?
Agnes Lawson.
Well, that solves Henry's overhead problem. And ladies, a good way for you to help solve yours when it comes to family budgets is to serve Jell-O puddings often. They cost little and they taste grand. Yes, Jell-O chocolate, butterscotch, and vanilla puddings. A trio of treats, chock full of old-fashioned homemade goodness. Tomorrow night, try confetti tarts. Just prepare a package of Jell-O vanilla pudding as usual. When cool, pour your luscious, creamy Jell-O vanilla pudding into crisp individual baked pastry shells. Chill thoroughly, then top with a generous helping of well-drained canned fruit cocktail. Remember, all three Jell-O puddings made with milk are nourishing, and they cook to perfection in just about 5 minutes. No wonder more people buy Jell-O puddings than any other prepared puddings in the world. Friends, let's recognize this fact. Our American economic system has brought greater material means for happiness to more people than any other the world has known. And it has preserved the basic freedoms. So let's all of us strive to make that economic system even better, as an employee or employer, as a farmer or as a professional man. Remember, the better we produce, the better we live. The Aldrich Family, starring Ezra Stone as Henry with Jackie Kelk as Homer, is written by Patricia Jowdry and Del Dinsdale with music by Jack Miller. Mr. and Mrs. Aldrich are House Jameson and Catherine Ross. And this is Dan Seymour in New York saying, The Aldrich Family is brought to you by the Jell-O family.
For desserts that are delicious, boy, believe me, you should know. They are made by famous Jell-O.
Listen again next Thursday, same time, same station, to another sparkling half hour with the Aldrich Family.
77 years ago, November 18th, 1948, the Aldrich Family on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. On that same day, on ABC, Bud Abbott and Lou Costello were holding forth, and we'll hear a Sam Shovel detective story next.
Here's Marlon Brando with a message of interest to federal income taxpayers.
Now, no one pretends that preparing and filing your federal income tax is the most pleasant task in the world. But if you take care of it early, the job will be a great deal more pleasant. You'll be able to have time to read the new line-by-line instruction booklet carefully. You'll be able to check your figures and avoid those feverish last-minute mistakes. And if you run into a tax problem, your Internal Revenue Service office will be able to answer your questions efficiently. Avoid the rush. File early. It's better.
This was a public service announcement presented through the cooperation of the motion picture industry of the United States.
And we're going to stay 77 years ago, November 18th, 1948. Bud Abbott and Lou Costello and another Sam Spade detective story.
Hey, Abbott, what time is it? It's time for the Abbott and Costello Show. We're on the air for ABC here in Hollywood. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go with the Abbott and Costello Show.
Yes, it's the Abbott and Costello Show, produced and transcribed in Hollywood for your listening and laughing pleasure. Chuckles with a carload and music by Matty Malnick. So hold on to your chairs, folks, for here they are, Bud Abbott and Lou Costello. All right, Costello, here I am. What are you so excited about? Oh, I just finished playing my first game of football with the California girls team. You play football with girls? Yeah. On a girls team? I'll bet that's exciting. Oh, well, the playing ain't so exciting, but oh, those huddles. I never heard of girls playing football. Where do they get their players? Oh, they pick the girls according to the shape. You know, quarterbacks, halfbacks. You ought to see those fullbacks. I'm going steady with the center. Is she pretty? Well, she's the next thing to Lauren Bacall. She is? Yeah, she looks like Humphrey Bogart. But she loves to play games. Last night we played Parcheesi. Parcheesi? Yes. First I would kiss her, and she would kiss me, and then I would kiss her. Wait a minute. Who told her that was Parcheesi? I did. Oh. Ain't I a stinker? Well, instead of sitting home and playing silly games, why don't you take it to the movies? Oh, I tried to. I bought 14 tickets, but we couldn't get in. Why not? Every time I bought a ticket from the cashier, some guy in a uniform at the door would tear him up. Well, I don't know why a girl would bother you with you in the first place. You're ugly, fat, dumpy, ignorant. Before you go any further, I want to say one thing. What's that? Don't go any further. When it comes to idiots, Costello, you can go to the head of the class. Thank you, Mr. Rabbit, and I sure worked hard enough to get there. That's what I thought. Where have you been all week? Lou. I don't know what I'm doing tonight. I know that. But where have you been all week? Monday, my girlfriend gave me a fancy pink silk union suit, all trimmed with lace. I wore it Tuesday and got hit by a car. They took me to the hospital. I'll never wear that union suit again. Why not? It took me 3 days and took myself out of the maternity ward. They treat you nice in the hospital? Nice. They sure did. Every day for dessert, I had a California sundae. It's 2 scoops of tutti-frutti ice cream with pineapple, strawberry, apricots, prunes, pecans, choose nuts, whipped cream, and 6 maraschino cherries. And they serve it all in the hospitals now.
Well, wait a minute. Why would any hospital want to serve concoctions like that?
Can you think of a better place to get sick?
Well, anyway, you had a good rest, Lou.
Oh, no, I didn't. I didn't sleep a wink in that hospital.
Well, how did you sleep? On your right side or your left side?
I sleep flat on my back.
There you are. That's your trouble. People who sleep on their back all the time get their back out of shape and all crooked.
You must sleep on your face.
While you're in the hospital, you should have consulted a psychiatrist, Lou.
A psychiatrist?
Yes.
Any guy who would go to a psychiatrist ought to have his head examined.
Costello, how did you ever become such a complete idiot?
I got friends in Washington. You know, Abbott, they loved me in that hospital. One of the doctors introduced me to a beautiful nurse, and she invited me to a party.
Well, now, that's very nice of her.
I thought so.
So now that you're out of the hospital, you should reciprocate.
Definitely, because
Certainly.
after all... Huh? Could I have that again?
Sure. I said reciprocate. Don't you always reciprocate after you've been invited to a party?
That all depends on what they serve.
No, Costello. Reciprocate means to return a favor. For instance, if a friend of mine got me a date with a beautiful blonde, I reciprocate. If he gets me a date with a gorgeous redhead, I reciprocate. Now, when somebody gets you a date with a beautiful girl, what do?
I do the same thing you do, only I don't lie about it.
Never mind that. What was in that big package that arrived for you this afternoon?
It's a new television set I bought for Uncle Mike.
Oh.
I gotta go right back home and hook it up.
Oh, what does your Uncle Mike want with a television set?
He wants to see what Dr. IQ does with that woman in the balcony.
Your Uncle Mike. All he does is listen to the radio. And now with a television set, he'll never get out of the house.
Oh, Uncle Mike does all right. He enters all the radio contests. Last week he was in a contest for a beer company. He had to send in 25 beer bottle caps and a slogan.
Well, did he write a good slogan?
After 25 bottles of beer, he couldn't even see the paper.
Well, anyway, radio is a wonderful thing, Costello. Just think, it fills the air with voices and personalities of all the gorgeous Hollywood stars. What are you doing?
Filling my lungs with Rita Hayworth.
Rita Hayworth is all right, but she's just like any other girl.
What do you mean?
Well, take away her beautiful hair and her lovely complexion. What have you got?
I don't know, but you can send it over to my house in the morning.
You certainly love the California girls, don't you?
Yeah. When I was back home in Patterson, New Jersey, I said to my mother, I said, Mom, take me out west where men are men and the women are...
Women are what?
That's all. Take me out west where women are.
What makes you think the women in Hollywood go for you?
Well, I'm a pretty regular guy and a pretty popular guy, Abbott. The day we moved to Los Angeles, I won a citywide contest.
A citywide contest? What for?
For being the whitest guy in the city. And they gave me a beautiful chicken as a prize, a Rhode Island purple. She lays 30 eggs a day.
Now, wait a minute. Now, let's straighten this out. You mean a Rhode Island red?
Abbott, when a chicken lays 30 eggs a day, she's purple.
Costello, I've come to the conclusion that you're the most stupid man in the world. Even as a child, you were stupid.
Oh, no, I wasn't. Back in Patterson, when I was only 1 year old, I proved that I was the smartest baby in town.
How'd you do it?
One day I was playing around the stove. I picked up a red-hot coal. Nobody had to tell me to put it down.
Hey, Uncle Louie, pitch a couple to me, will you?
That's Abbott's nephew, folks. Norman, what are you doing dressed up in a baseball uniform? The baseball scene is over.
Oh, let him alone, Costello. Norman likes baseball.
Yeah, I'm nuts about baseball. I play baseball all the time. I live baseball. I eat baseball. And when I go to sleep at night, I even dream of baseball.
Don't you ever dream about girls?
What, and this my turn at bat?
Get out of here.
Okay, but before I go, I'd like to tell you I sure like that moron tie you're wearing.
You mean maroon tie. A moron is an idiot.
Yeah, and only an idiot would wear that tie.
Now get out of here! I don't like that guy, Abbott.
Why?
All day long dreams about baseball. He ain't got no romance in his soul.
Oh, so what? You don't know anything about romance either.
You should have been with me last night in a cozy living room, sitting on a love seat, all the lights out, and it was pitch dark.
Wait a minute. Did you have a girl with you?
What for? I'm not afraid of the dark.
Well, hello, boy.
Hey, look, Costello. It's our lovely new secretary, Viola Vaughn.
Gee, Viola, you look lovely tonight. That's a gorgeous dress you're wearing.
Oh, well, thank you. Do you think it brings out my curves?
Does it? Yes. It curves here and it curves there, and some of it don't even stay on the road.
Now, talk sense, Costello. Viola, how do you like California compared to New York?
Well, it's wonderful, but the time confuses me. You know, California is the only state that still has daylight saving time.
You know, that daylight saving time is kind of silly to me, too. You really don't save anything with daylight saving time.
You don't?
No. It's just like sitting down. What you lose in the front, you gain in the back.
Nah, never mind him, Viola. What do you hear from that uncle of yours in London?
Oh, I received a postcard from my uncle this morning. He's having a fine time. He spent the weekend boating on the English Channel.
Boating? My cousin Vincent swam across the English Channel underwater.
Oh,
underwater.
Why, that's preposterous. Any man who did that would drown.
The funeral is Wednesday. Gee, Viola, I'm glad you came to work for us. How about giving a little kiss?
Oh, you Hollywood men are so impetuous. The first night you meet a girl, you want to kiss.
Well, I mean, a guy like me has to. They don't show up the second night.
Oh, Viola, I've noticed you've been rather cool towards Costello. You never put your arms around him or nothing.
Well, I was sort of waiting until...
Till you know me a little longer?
No, till my arms get a little longer.
By the way, isn't today your birthday, Viola?
Yes, it is. I'm 18.
Think of it. You're sweet 18, and I'm sweet 24.
Well, what about me?
Abbott, you're a sour 65.
Never mind that. You're a cheapskate, Costello. It's Viola's birthday, and you didn't get her a present.
Oh, that's all right, Costello. Even if you don't express your felicitations on my natal day with a tangible token of remembrance, I want you to know that I understand.
Good. Now that you understand it, explain it to me.
Viola, Costello's very forgetful about birthdays. Last week was my wife's birthday, and he didn't send her a present either.
No, I didn't get your wife a present, but don't forget I wrote her a poem.
You wrote Abbott's wife a poem?
Yes.
How does it go?
To Miss Betty Abbott. Your clothes are really awfully cheap. And speaking of your sweater, give back the wool to those poor sheep. On them it looks much better.
That's a terrible poem, Costello.
Abbott's got a terrible wife.
Now, you'll have to forgive Costello, Viola. He is ignorant and he's uneducated.
Now, just a minute, Abbott. That's
what do
not
you mean,
so now,
just a
because
minute?
I went to school and I studied science. For instance, I know that the sun is 5 billion miles from the Earth, and the light from the sun comes down to the Earth in exactly 30 seconds.
Isn't that wonderful, Costello?
What's wonderful about it? It's downhill all the way. before we go back to work tonight, let's hear from our blonde cutie pie, little bitsy Virginia Maxie.
Quanta la gusta, 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 quanta la gusta, la gusta, la gusta, la gusta, la gusta, la gusta. We gotta get going, where we going, what are we gonna do? We're on our way to somewhere, the three of us and you. What'll we see there, who will be there, what'll be the big surprise? There may be caballeros with dark and flashing eyes. We're on our way.
We're on our way.
Pack up your pack.
Pack up your pack.
And if we stay,
we
won't come back.
We won't come back.
How can we go? We haven't got a dime, but we're going, and we're gonna have a happy time. Now someone said they just came back from somewhere. A friend of mine that I don't even know. He said there's lots of fun if we can get there. If that's the case, that's the place we want to go. We gotta get going, where we going, what are we gonna do? We're on our way to somewhere, the three of us and you. What'll we see there, who will be there, what'll be the big surprise? There may be caballeros with dark and flashing eyes. I'll take a train.
You'll take the train.
You take a boat.
We'll take the boat.
I'll ride a plane.
You'll take the plane.
You take the goat.
We'll ride the
Oh, we don't care. We'll either walk or climb, but we're going and we're gonna have a happy time. Quanta la gusta, 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 quanta la gusta, la gusta, la gusta, la gusta, la gusta, la gusta. We're going, we're gonna have a happy time.
All right, Costello, come out here. What's that you have in your hand?
It's a picture of my grandfather, General Stonewall Costello. What a hero, Abbott. He fought in the Spanish-American War. Every time he went off to battle, all the girls in Patterson would line up to kiss him goodbye.
Wait a minute. Every time he went to battle, all the girls in Patterson kissed him goodbye?
Yes. The war ended in 1898. But they couldn't get Grandpa to stop fighting till 1935.
He must have been some fighter.
Yes, he taught me to fight. I became quite a boxer. I remember my first fight. In the third round, my manager threw the towel in, and I won.
Well, wait a minute. How could you win if your manager threw in the towel?
He threw it over my opponent's eyes.
You dummy, you're no fighter. You're not an athlete. There's not an athlete in your whole family.
Oh, yes, there is. My brother Pat is a famous athlete. Just last week, he pitched a no-hit game.
Oh, lots of guys have pitched no-hit games.
In football?
Costello, you and your brother Pat are the dopiest guys in the world.
Yes, there ain't nobody a dopier than him and me.
Well, no, that's incorrect. You should say there's nobody dopier than he and I.
Okay, there's nobody a dopier than him and you.
Well, never mind that. How's Pat getting along with his new girl?
Oh, well, for a while he had it pretty tough. Every time Pat went over to see her brother would throw him out of the house. Last week, her brother went away to college and things are different.
What do you mean?
Now her father throws him out of the house.
Is Pat working?
Oh, yes. He's got a job with a milk company, and he works like a horse.
What does he do?
He pulls one of the wagons.
Costello.
What do you want, Norman?
Are you going to do another one of them Sam Shovel misery programs tonight?
Look, Norman, look at the script. That's mystery.
I listen to the show, brother. It's misery.
Abbott, if you don't keep that nephew out of here, I'm going to flatten him. I'll hit him in the head so hard that his shoes will have 3 tongues.
I'll lay off here. Leave him alone. Maybe he doesn't like your Sam Shovel program.
Well, everyone else does. Now, here's a letter I got from one of my fans this morning. Listen to this. Dear Lou Costello, I listened to your Sam Shovel detective program last week. You were so funny, I laughed my head off. I'm coming to the studio to see you tonight.
Miss Costello, there's a man out here to see you.
What does he look like?
How can I tell? His head is off.
Well, enough of this nonsense, Costello. What is your Sam Shovel detective story about tonight?
It's one of my greatest cases, Abbott. I call it the case of the Russian diplomat who took the 6 p.m. boat back to Russia, or Red Sails in the Sunset.
Well, it sounds interesting. Let's get on with the case.
Fair enough.
And now, the makers of Swanee River Cold Cream bring you the adventures of Sam Shovel, private detective. But first, a word about our product. Swanee River cold cream is the only cold cream that contains peanut butter. Ah, what a time-saving device this is. Ladies, now you can cream your face and have your lunch at the same time. And friends, remember, we can sell Swanee River cold cream cheaper than any other brand because we've done away with costly containers. We use no tubes, no boxes, no jars. Just walk into your drugstore, ask for Swanee River cold cream, and hold out your hand. And now for the further adventures of Sam Shovel, Private Detective.
Yeah, I'm Sam Shovel. Sam Shovel, Private Detective. The detective business has been lousy lately. I ain't got a nickel to my name. I guess it's just as well. How would it sound if people called me Sam Shovel Nickel? Last night, somebody ransacked my office. They went over it with a fine-tooth comb. I know they went over it with a fine-tooth comb because this morning when I came in, the horsehair sofa had a part in it. I'm so mad I can see red.
Hi, Sam.
Hi, Red. In the office across the court, I see the beautiful stenographer combing her hair. She just combed out her bangs. I'm a little thirsty. I think I'll have some orange juice. I squeeze my orange juice the hard way. The hard way. I place the orange in my mouth, stick my head in the doorway, and slowly close the door. On my way to the office, I found a woman's handbag. I wonder what's in it. I decide to empty the contents on my desk. That takes care of the change purse. I wonder what's in the bag. I look at my appointment book. I see that tonight I have a date with a gorgeous peach. I think I'll break it and make a date with a girl. I look out the window. In the garage across the street, the mechanic is working on a car.
On your mark, get set, go!
No matter what car comes in, he always races the motor. Coming up the street, I see my pal, Lieutenant Abbott of the Homicide Squad. What a cop. Whenever the police department makes a raid, Lieutenant Abbott is a spearhead. Not that he's so brave, but he's the only cop in the department with a head like a spear. Abbott is a quiet cop. Every Sunday he sits home and listens to the radio. He's trying to win the jackpot on Stop the Music. He's trying to win it the hard way. The hard way. He has no telephone. It's a chilly day, and I've got a fire going in the kitchenette of my little office. There's a kettle boiling on the stove.
Hello, Sam Shovel. What's that smell coming from your kitchenette?
It's my washing.
I thought it smelled too good to be your cooking. I'm mighty tired, Sam.
So are your jokes.
I'm really tired. I just been out on a wild goose chase.
What were you chasing?
A wild goose.
Lieutenant Abbott used to be a comedian. Tried to make a living. He tried to make a living with his monkey shines. He had to give it up. There's no money in shining monkeys. Lieutenant Abbott, I've got bad news for you. Your cook was picked up this morning for passing a bad check.
Whose check was it?
Yours.
That's not funny, Sam Shovel. You weren't a friend of mine, I'd punch you in the nose.
I knew Lieutenant Abbott was only bluffing. He couldn't punch his way out of a paper bag. But that don't worry him. After all, how often do you get stuck in a paper bag?
Oh, wait a minute. Cut the small-town talk, Sam. Lefty Lumphead is in town and he's gunning for you.
I know that, Lieutenant. I've already notified the police. They've thrown a net over the city. I'll call headquarters and see how they're making out. Hello, Chief.
Yes?
This is Sam Shovel. Have you got that net out for Lefty Lumphead?
Yes.
How's the net working? Did you catch Lefty yet?
No, the net's working fine. Already we've caught 3 butterflies.
Sam, this is really serious. Lefty Lumphead is a killer. He's out to get you. He may be on his way here now. And I know you're afraid of him.
Me, afraid of Lefty Lumphead? Pish tush. I'd like to see the day I'd be afraid of him.
Hello, Sam.
This is the day. Before me stood the toughest killer on the coast. When he was 8 years old, he shot his father and mother. Then he asked the judge for mercy on the grounds that he was an orphan. What a tough mug. He's got cauliflower ears. Never was a fighter, it's just that his ears was made out of cauliflower. I noticed Lieutenant Abbott's hand reach for his holster. Abbott's gun barked.
Okay, coppers, I got you covered. Sam Shovel, I got one bullet in this gun. It's for you. I'm going to give you a break, Sam. I'll put that bullet wherever you say.
If it's all the same to you, put it in Lieutenant Abbott.
You're pretty clever, Lefty Lumphead. You're one of the smartest burglars in the business, but there's something I want to ask you.
Huh?
How is it you've never been caught robbing a house?
It's easy. It's easy. I only rob houses on Thursday nights.
Why did you pick Thursday nights?
Because Abbott and Costello are on the air Thursday nights, and, brother, when they're on the air, nobody stays home.
Lefty, that's a lie. Abbott and Costello are on right now. I'll prove it's a lie by checking with the police department. Hello, police department. Can you tell me...
We ain't got time to talk to you now.
Why?
Every house in town is being robbed.
I had taken all I could stand from that killer. Quick as a flash, I pulled my gun.
Sam, Lefty is seriously wounded. Your bullet went through his shoulder.
Call the hospital.
What have you done? What have you done? Sam Shovel, you shot my boyfriend.
Lefty's girl, the most gorgeous moll in the underworld. She's beautiful.
Look, he's bleeding.
Call the hospital.
He's the only boyfriend I've got, and he's liable to die.
Call the hospital.
If he dies, who's going to love me and squeeze me and kiss me?
Call the morgue.
Costello, I got to give you credit. You're in there pitching tonight.
Yes, and I'd like to give a little credit to our team, Abbott. Everybody knows I'm always pitching, and Abbott, you're always catching. But we got other players on the team.
Oh, sure. What's on second?
No, we're not going to start that. I just wanted to say that our writing staff is headed by Eddie Foreman with Paul Conlon, Pat Costello, Martin Ragaway, and Len Stern.
That's right. And Matty Malnick leads the band.
And all this nonsense is put together by our producer, Charles Vander. And we'd love to have you all with us again next Thursday night.
Thanks to them for working, and thanks to you for listening. Hope you'll be back next Thursday night. Good night, folks.
Good night. Good night to everybody in Patterson. Good night.
Listen each Thursday night at this time for another great Abbott and Costello show, produced and transcribed in Hollywood. Be sure to stay tuned for the outstanding entertainment which follows throughout the evening on this ABC station.
Gotta love those Sam Shovel stories from Bud Abbott and Lou Costello 77 years ago, November 18, 1948, here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Tomorrow, our Wednesday program, we'll get back to crime. Counter Spy in the case of the Pseudo Spuds. for Calling All Cars from 1936, and The Corpse in the Red Necktie. We'll also hear an episode of Escape, Casting the Runes, and an episode of Suspense from 1961. Comedy again on Thursday as we get into Thanksgiving. There's going to be mixed bags for about a week with more stuff from Thanksgiving. Amos and Andy, Let George Do It, Bob Bailey, Cavalcade of America, Jeff Regan, Investigator on Thursday. Friday, Lum and Abner, Maxwell House Coffee Time, Jack Benny, and the Great Gildersleeve. Saturday, Harold Peary as not only Gildersleeve, but also Honest Harold the Homemaker in 2 different shows. Also, Dr. Christian, The Prelude to Thanksgiving, and the story of Tarzan and the African Thanksgiving. On Sunday, Good News of 1940, Bobby Ellis and the Aldrich Family, and Jack Benny. And then on Monday, Good News of 1939 with the Andy Hardy movie cast, Stephen Dunn as Sam Spade, and Point Sublime starring Cliff Arquette. And then a week from today, Abbott and Costello, their Thanksgiving show, the Hallmark Playhouse, Martha Scott and Jack Kirkwood in Freeland, and the new Edgar Bergen Hour. That's all coming up here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Coming up next, speaking of Harold Peary, here he is in a moment as the Great Gildersleeve.
Let's listen to Zazu Pitts as she talks over the telephone to her Internal Revenue Service office about her income tax problems.
Isn't this the Income Tax Bureau? Oh, it is. I thought so. Because I called another number. Oh, I always call the wrong number. That's the only way I get the right one. Do I have my records here? Well, not here, in the next room. Shine on a harvest moon and... Oh, you don't mean that kind. Oh, canceled checks and receipts and... Well, I'm looking. Oh, where are they? What? You say I should find all my records, read my instruction booklet and the form, and then call up and you'd be glad to help me? Well, thank you, Mr. Internal Revenue Man. I will, and I'll call you back tomorrow, I promise. With all my records and everything to find out about my tax problem.
If you have a problem with your federal income tax, now's the time to call your district or local office with the facts in mind to get the help you need. This was a public service announcement presented in cooperation with the motion picture industry of the United States.
Now we go back to 1945, 80 years ago. Harold Peary boycotting the Jolly Boys in this episode of The Great Gildersleeve.
The Kraft Foods Company presents The Great Gildersleeve. It's The Great Gildersleeve, starring Harold Peary, brought to you by the Kraft Foods Company, makers of Parquet Margarine and a complete line of famous quality food products. Now let's peep into the world of Summerfield and see what goes on there. It's Thursday night, not Saturday, but a familiar commotion upstairs over Floyd Munson's barber shop leads us to conclude that the Jolly Boys Club is assembled there.
Let's get started, huh?
Let's have order, please, gentlemen.
Nobody wants order, Judge. We're trying to organize a poker game.
We have a request from a member, Gildy, for a brief business session.
What member? What business?
Yeah, we never do any business.
Floyd Munson has made the request, Chief, and I feel we should honor it. Mr. Munson, you something to bring to the attention of the club?
I'll say.
Address the chair, and you may have the floor.
Address the chair, and you may have. Who made him chairman anyway?
Please, Gildy.
Mr. Chairman, fellow members, I'll say what I gotta say, and you can take it from there. And I might say before I start, I'm sorry to have to bring this up at this time. The club rooms here belong to me. Of course, the bank's got a piece of it, but the building's in my name. And the wife's.
All right. What of it?
Order. Continue, Floyd.
Well, I've been letting the club use the place. Glad to have you, but something's come up. Day before yesterday, I had a chance to rent it.
Rent it? Who'd want to rent this dump?
Well, it was a young fella and a girl. Just married. What do they care where they live? Anyhow, they offered me $20 a month.
That's a lot of money for this place, Floyd.
Inflation, Chief. That's what it is.
Well, the OPA said it was okay. I figure I can't afford to turn it down.
You gotta turn it down. This is the Jolly Boys' headquarters. You can't rent it to any Tom, Dick, and Harry that wants to go on a honeymoon.
Well, I was talking it over with the wife last night, and I told her that. I said, Lovey, the fellas won't like it. The club's been a second home to them.
What did she say, Floyd?
Well, it's no use going into that. To her, $20 is $20, at least. But now if the club was to pay me rent, why, naturally, I'd be glad to have you fellas stay on.
Oh, so that's it. You call yourself a Jolly Boy, Floyd? You're a hold-up man, that's what you are.
If I may step from the chair for a moment, Gildersleeve, you're being ridiculous.
Get back in the chair.
Let's just look at this thing sensibly. We're asking Floyd to give up $20 a month so we can have a clubroom. Is that the way for Jolly Boys to treat each other?
I know, that's terrible.
That's all there is to it. We've got to reimburse Floyd for the use of the clubrooms. I now resume the chair.
Old goat.
Do I hear a motion that we reimburse Floyd for the use of the clubroom? Won't someone make the motion?
I'd be willing to make it.
That's illegal and unconstitutional. Listen, fellas, there's only 5 members in this club. Do you realize we'd each have to pay $4 a month dues?
Many clubs charge even more.
Not for a drafty room with a kitchen table and a busted piano.
Oh, it ain't a bad piano. The Elks don't have no piano at all.
The Elks have 2 pool tables.
Sure, when they pay dues, they get something for it.
Well, if we had more members, the dues wouldn't have to be so high.
Say, you might have something there, Judge.
Don't be childish, Floyd. When you ask people to join a club, they expect to get something for their money.
Like a pool table. Couldn't you get hold of a pool table someplace, Floyd?
Pool tables cost a lot of money.
I know who's got a pool table. Maybe he'd be willing to join the club and let us have it. Then we could put on a real membership drive.
Well, who's got it?
Your friend and neighbor, Gildy, Rumson Bullard.
Has Bullard got a pool table? No fooling?
It sure would be nice to have a pool table right in your house. That's my idea of living.
Yeah, well, I don't know whether Bullard's got one or not. Have you seen it, Horace?
No, I assumed you had. Haven't you ever been in your rich neighbor's house, Gildy?
On numerous occasions, but I never saw any pool tables.
Well, a pool table's pretty tough to hide. Ain't like a daybed, you know.
No. He might have a billiard room in the basement.
A playroom, probably. Lots of people have playrooms down in the basement, right there with the furnace, I hear.
Well, why don't we look into it? You drop over there tomorrow, Gildy, and see if he wants to join. Then ask him to lend us the pool table.
Why me?
It's for the Jolly Boys, Commissioner. Sounds like the only way we can hold the Jolly Boys together.
Well, if you put it that way, but I'm not very anxious to call on Rumson Bullard. He's never been particularly friendly.
That's probably because you never got to know him. Down underneath, he's probably a swell fella.
It's not easy to get to know rich people, Chief. They're always afraid you're going to get something out of them.
Like a pool table.
Well, I'll see what I can do. Now, for heaven's sake, let's get our minds off money and play a little poker.
Why don't you go see him tomorrow night, Gildy, and then come down here and report to us?
All right.
Okay, everybody, ante a nickel, deuces, one-eyed jacks are wild, and no cheating till you're down to your last dollar.
Howdy, Bullard. Remember me? Gildersleeve.
Oh, yes. Come in, won't you?
Well, thank you. Can't stay after get downtown, but I thought I might just pay a neighborly call.
I'm glad you did. My wife's gone to New York for a few days, so I'm all alone here. With Craig, that is.
Oh, yes, Craig. Remarkably attractive little boy, Craig.
Yes. He's gone to bed, I'm glad to say. Why don't we just come into the library, Gildersleeve, as long as there's only 2 of us?
Library? Fine. I've never seen it.
Just down the hall here.
Well. Books.
Yes, I've accumulated a few volumes. Sit down. Have a cigar?
Thanks, but here, try one of mine. 3 for half.
No, I insist. I have these made up for me in Havana, if you like a mild cigar.
Say.
Light?
By George, that's a real cigar.
Yep, makes a nice smoke.
Gold tip, yes.
Yes, indeed. Well, care to look at some of my first editions? Or perhaps you're more interested in fine printing, bindings, and that sort of thing. Are you a bibliophile?
Oh, you bet I am. I belonged to the Book of the Month for several years.
Well, I've got yes, I have a few nice items here. Let's see here. Here's something, yes. Milton's Paradise Lost, hand set in London by Alfred Royce. Printed on vellum with red and gold initials and bound in full morocco.
I've read it.
Of course. But to a lover of fine printing, now, here. Just look at this page.
Oh? Page 24. Beautiful, just as clear.
They only printed 200 of these. They sold originally for $700 a copy.
Huh?
Yes, but I was lucky. I picked it up at an auction in London for $560. I robbed them, didn't I?
Yes, like taking pennies from a kid's bank. Fine lot of books you got here, all right.
Oh, I'd forgotten you'd never been in this room. Care to see some of the rest of the house?
Well, I gotta be getting on. By the way...
Yes?
Nothing.
Well, you don't have to go just yet. Let me show you around.
Well, for a minute.
And here is my gun room.
Oh, yes. Gun room?
Another of my hobbies. The really old pieces I keep in the glass case here. Now, see that big fellow there on the end? That's a Spanish blunderbuss from the 18th century. Hand-carved barrel.
Will it shoot?
Well, I'd hate to try it. Now, the gun on the right is an old flintlock musket. My pistols and rifles are over here.
Say, this is a regular arsenal. You're not expecting any...
No. But I dare say I could give a pretty good account of myself if necessary. Now, this is a Derringer, early 19th century. Devilish-looking little thing, isn't it?
Yes. Let's go back to the library.
Now, we'll go back to the library later. First, I want to show you the billiard room. You got to see that.
Don't tell me you've got a billiard table.
Yes, I say billiards is really a gentleman's game.
Well, I can't seem to get the hang of it. Ever play any pool?
No, I never cared for pool. Do you like it?
No, billiards is the game for me.
Well, drop over any evening you care to play.
Yeah, I might just do that. Who do you play with generally?
Oh, no one in particular. I haven't played a great deal of billiards since I lived in London. I belonged to a club in London where I got very fond of it.
Oh, is that so? Speaking of clubs, Mr. Bullard,
Yes?
Nothing.
Yes, London's a great place for clubs. Now, this was a place in Jermyn Street. Been standing right there in the same spot for over 200 years.
Oh, pretty exclusive district around there?
A lot of fine clubs. In this club, they had 6 or 8 billiard tables, several card rooms, and many's the afternoon I've seen £5,000 change hands in that card room.
See, that's a fortune.
Yes, but they're such gentlemen you could hardly tell who'd won and who'd lost. Of course, one afternoon, a fellow shot himself afterward.
Oh, a winner or a loser?
A loser, yes. Brilliant young fellow he was, but wild as the devil. Youngest son of a duke.
Oh, a duke, yeah. Must have been a terrible shock to his father.
Frightful. The whole club was in mourning for a week. But club life is a fine thing.
Oh, you bet.
The spirit of good sportsmanship.
Yes, sir.
The feeling of loyalty and companionship between real gentlemen.
Yes.
I miss club life. I don't suppose there are any men's clubs here in Summerfield, are there, Gildersleeve?
Huh?
I say, are there any men's clubs here in Summerfield?
No, Mr. Bullard. There isn't a single one. Wait a minute, fellas. Wait a minute. I tried to ask him. I started several times to ask him, and then each time something would come up that I couldn't.
Well, of all the chicken-hearted fellas to send on a simple errand.
Watch out who you're calling chicken-hearted, you old goat.
Why, what's trouble? Couldn't you get him around to the subject?
Well, we got to the subject, all right. We talked about clubs for quite a while.
What a cinch. Just say, speaking of clubs, Mr. Bullard, there's a little spot where I and a few of my friends hang out. Like to have you drop around sometime.
It wouldn't have worked, Floyd.
Well, I'm blessed if I see why.
Why didn't you ask him, Commissioner?
Because he's too good for this crummy joint, that's why.
Well, I'll be darned.
What makes him think he's such a much? That's what I want to know.
Well, it's not his idea necessarily, Floyd. It's my opinion.
You mean you think he's too good for us?
If you put it that way, yes.
Mr. Gildersleeve.
Oh, shut up and listen for a minute. Bullard has a house full of first editions, fine bindings. He has a dog that costs $300. He has a gun collection that must be worth thousands. He's a fellow that's used to gracious living. He can't hang around a club like this. It wouldn't be right.
Is this Bullard too good to associate with a judge of the probate court? Judge Hooker's a pretty high-class fella.
Thank you, Floyd.
Chief of police, one of the highest jobs in this town, and a useful man to know.
Thank you.
And what's the matter with Peavy? Runs as nice a drugstore as you'd want to see.
And Floyd, he's got the only barber shop in the south end of town.
Yeah.
I know, fellas. You just don't understand. Bullard's been in high-class clubs in London with dukes and gentlemen.
You ask me, Gildy, this fellow's nothing but a big snob.
He is not. He's a mighty nice man to know.
If you ask me, our water commissioner's getting to be a snob himself.
Don't call me a snob, Floyd. You fellas wouldn't know how to treat a high-class fellow like Bullard anyway.
All right, go treat him then.
Yeah, go ahead. We don't need you around here.
Fellows, Mr. Gildersleeve's a jolly boy.
I'm not sure he is, Chief. Not if he considers himself and his friends too good for us. Go on, go play pool with Bullard.
All right, I will.
Can you imagine that? Just for a pool table.
It's not a pool table, it's a billiard table. Billiards is a gentleman's game.
The Great Gildersleeve will be back in just a moment.
Do you have a big Thanksgiving dinner at your house, Mr. Lang?
Indeed we do. Turkey with all the trimmings. And when Mrs. Lang planned her menu, I dropped a broad hint for some of those wonderful baking powder biscuits she serves on special occasions.
Well, we prefer Parker House rolls or muffins.
Well, it's a sure bet that hot breads of all kinds are popular on Thanksgiving menus. And, of course, everyone knows a delicious spread makes hot biscuits, rolls, and muffins taste extra good. That's why I always like to suggest that you serve them with parquet margarine.
Why, that's our favorite spread, Mr. Lang. We always use parquet margarine. My husband likes parquet better than any spread we've ever tried.
And I can well understand that, because parquet margarine's fresh, dairy-like flavor is still unmatched. So this week, when you're shopping for those good foods to serve during the Thanksgiving season, be sure to buy parquet margarine, the spread that tastes so good. That's Parkay. Delicious, economical parquet margarine, made by the Kraft Foods Company. I'm sure you'll like it, because millions prefer parquet margarine to any other brand. Now let's get back to our story. It's Saturday night, and Saturday night is the Jolly Boys' night to howl. But a voice is missing. For the first time in many weeks, Gildersleeve is not to be found with his old associates. Gildersleeve this evening has hurried through dinner, stuffed a pocket with expensive cigars, and set out to take advantage of Bullard's invitation to drop in any time. Scarcely 24 hours have passed, and here he is, dropping in.
Oh. Hello, Craig. Is your father in?
Where's Leroy?
Leroy? Well, he's at home, I guess. Tell your father, will you, Craig, that Mr. Gildersleeve is here?
Craig, get away from that door. Come upstairs.
Who's that?
My nurse. She stinks.
Craig?
You'd better answer her, hadn't you?
Why should I? Where's Leroy? I want him to come over.
Well, Leroy can't just now, I'm afraid, Craig. Run up and tell your father he has a caller, will you?
Craig, shut that door and come up to bed.
There's a man here.
Yeah. Tell her it's Mr. Gildersleeve. It's Mr. Gildersleeve from across the street.
Well, there's nobody home.
Oh, well, Mr. Bullard will be back, maybe. I'll just amuse myself in the billiard room while...
There's nobody home.
Yes, you said that. He said I might use his billiard table anytime, so if you don't mind, perhaps...
He didn't say anything to me.
Guess he didn't. Fine way to treat a man. Invite him to use your billiard table, then sick the nurse on him. Oh, well. Now what'll I do? Saturday night. Only 7:30. Can't just go home and go to bed. Besides, it's Saturday night. No, I won't go down there. But what can I do? Oh, you Saturday night. Here she comes. Boo! Surprise!
Oh, it's you.
Well, aren't you surprised to see me, Leela?
No, I suppose you'd be around sooner or later.
Oh, is that so? Well, get your things on, Leela. We're going places Saturday night.
I'm sorry. I have a previous engagement which I'm just about to make.
But, Leela...
It's time you learned, Throckmorton. I have better things to do than sit here and wait for you to turn up. And it's time you learned there's more to courting a lady than just whistling at her.
Some Saturday night. Now what am I going to do? What is there to do? Nope, I will not go down there. Suppose I could stroll down to the drugstore, see what's doing there. No, I'm always hanging around there. Won't go there either. Well, I guess all that leaves is home. What a town. Saturday night at home.
Unky, you back? I thought you were out for the evening.
Yes, well, I changed my mind, Marjorie. You going somewhere, my dear?
Over to Francie's. She has some of the gang coming in.
Oh, well, have a good time.
Thanks.
Oh,
Yes?
you wouldn't care to stay home and play a quiet game of dominoes or something with your old uncle, I suppose.
Unky, I'd love to. I'd just love to. But I promised Francie and the gang, and I wouldn't want to disappoint them. Ask me another time, will you?
Yes, yes. Run along. Have a good time.
Thanks.
Oh,
Yes?
where's your brother? What's he doing?
Leroy? Oh, he's going to the movies, if he hasn't already gone. Oh, here he comes now.
Yes. Well, Leroy, you're dressed up for once.
Yeah.
My boy, how would you like it if your old uncle went to the movies with you?
Well, I wasn't going to the movies exactly. Bertie was going to take me to hear Famous Jones and his orchestra at the Majestic. Hey, Bertie, it's 10 after. I'm coming.
Now, wait a minute, my boy. I thought you and I might just stay home together tonight and have a good game of dominoes.
You kidding?
Come along, Leroy. Lock that front door and let's go out the back way.
Then if we stayed home tonight, why, next Saturday I'd take you to that football game you've been wanting so much to go to. How would that be?
Well...
Leroy, you coming?
Of course, it's up to you, my boy. You get your choice. The movies with Bertie this evening or the football game with me next Saturday. Makes no difference to me, one way or the other.
Well, if it makes no difference to you, Unc, I think I'll go with Bertie.
All right, go on then. Go on, all of you. Leave me alone here all by myself. I'm nobody. I just pay the bills around here, that's all.
Hello, Mr. Gildersleeve.
Hello, Peavy.
Yeah, that's just about giving you up for this evening.
I've just about given myself up.
How do you mean?
Peavy, have you ever tried spending an evening alone? Worst darn thing in the world.
Well, no, I wouldn't say that.
Well, it's terrible. That's why I came down here, to have somebody to talk to.
Well, as a matter of fact, I was planning to close up here a little early so that I could stop by the Jolly Boys Club on the way home.
Oh, well, in that case.
How does it happen you're not over there this evening, Mr. Gildersleeve? You always seemed pretty faithful.
I couldn't make it.
Oh. Well, if you'd care to stop by there with me now.
Yeah, I think I'd better not, thanks.
Well, shoot yourself, but you said you wanted somebody to talk to.
Well, truth of it is, Peavy, I've had a little falling out over there with some of the less desirable element.
Talking about Floyd?
Well, him and some others.
Chief Gates?
Him, too.
Hooker?
Uh-huh.
That leaves you and me. Well, these little differences of opinion are bound to occur, I'd say, even among Jolly Boys.
It was more than a difference of opinion, Peavy. Floyd called me a big, fat snob. There's no difference of opinion about that. Well, is there?
What did you call Floyd, Mr. Gildersleeve?
I didn't call him a thing. Not a thing.
You gave him no provocation?
None whatever.
He just walked in and said, "Hello, Mr. Gildersleeve, you big fat snob," huh?
Well, I may have made some trifling reference to his social standing.
That's what I say. Now, why not let bygones be bygones? I'm sure if you come over there with me now and everybody apologizes...
That's one thing I'll never do. Apologize.
All right, don't. Just come over there with me.
Let him come over here.
I'm closing up here.
Well...
You just come along and leave everything to me, Mr. Gildersleeve, and I'll see if I can't straighten it all out.
Well, all right, Peavy. But remember, I won't apologize.
Coming up, Mr. Gildersleeve?
I'll wait down here.
What for?
You go up and see how the land lies, Peavy. That's a good fellow. I'll wait down here.
Yeah.
Call me if it's all right.
Well, if it ain't the Peavy.
Welcome, stranger.
My friend.
I suppose they're hashing me over up there now. I don't know that I like this. What are they taking so darn long about? Can't keep me waiting down here like a lackey. Wonder what a lackey is. Got a good mind to walk out and leave him flat. After all, I didn't want to come over here in the first place. This has been about long enough, by George. Gosh, you don't think they'd blackball me?
Commissioner, you down there, pal?
I hear you calling me.
Come ahead, the coast is clear.
You called me when the moon had veiled her light. Before I went from you into the night, I came. Do you remember? Hi, fellas.
Evening, Throckmorton.
Floyd? Hi. Hi.
Come in, Commissioner. Join the happy throng.
Thank you, Chief.
Now, we've been talking it over here, Commissioner. The pros and the cons. Floyd has got something he wants to say to you. Go ahead, Floyd. Say it.
Yes, Floyd. Say it.
Well, Commissioner, I'm sorry if I got a little out of line here the other night. The fact is, I didn't say what Peavy says I said.
I only told him what you told me.
You said, Floyd, that I was a big, fat snob.
I never said you were fat. Everybody knows that.
Floyd.
I didn't come down here, gentlemen, to be re-insulted.
Floyd, now apologize nice, like you said you would.
Go ahead, Floyd.
I'm sorry, Commissioner. I don't know what come over me. I could bite my tongue off. Well, ain't that good enough?
I think that's very handsome, Floyd. Commissioner?
Well, maybe it was my fault a little too, Floyd, now that I come to think of it.
You old swindler.
You old horse thief.
Oh, that's the stuff. My golly, it does my heart good to hear you talk like that. What say we shake hands all around, eh?
I'm game.
Shake, Gildy.
Shake.
There is a tavern in the town,
And there my true love sits him down and drinks his wine.
with laughter free, and never, never thinks of me. Oh, thinks of me.
We'll hear from the Great Gildersleeve again in just a few moments. During the Thanksgiving and holiday season, there's usually a little strain on the family food budget. So on your shopping trips now, I imagine most of you ladies have an eye out for the best values in food. And when it comes to spreads for bread, one of the best values I know of is delicious Parquet margarine. Parquet is only about half the price of costly spreads, and it provides your family with such rich, wholesome nourishment. Parquet is one of the best energy foods you can serve, and it's fortified with important vitamin A. And as for flavor, Parquet is preferred by millions because it tastes so good on bread, toast, rolls, and waffles. So if you want to make a real saving on a quality food, buy this nourishing spread that tastes so good. Parkay, Parquet margarine, made by Kraft.
He said I'd be back, and he was right. Good night, everybody.
The Great Gildersleeve is played by Harold Peary. It is written by John Wheaton and Sam Moore. The music is by Jack Meekin. This is John Lang speaking for the Kraft Foods Company and inviting you to listen in again next week for the further adventures of the Great Gildersleeve.
Ladies, here's how to be ready at the drop of a hat with sandwiches, snacks, and appetizers. Keep a package of delicious Pabstet cheese food in your refrigerator. Pabstet is ready in a jiffy, can be served 100 different ways. It spreads, melts, slices, toasts to perfection. Any way you serve it, any time you serve it, your family and guests are sure to like Pabstet's mellow cheddar cheese flavor. Pabstet comes in two popular varieties, golden cheddar and pimento. So head up your shopping list with delicious Pabstet cheese food.
This is the National Broadcasting Company.
You always get in a situation where you try to make your old friends accept your new friends, and your new friends are jerks. So it's a pain. But some people just insist on it, and Gildy always does. Going back 80 years, November 18, 1945, the Great Gildersleeve here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. It's so sad that Gildersleeve thought he had the folks at Kraft under a barrel. It turned out that they had him under the barrel. He signed with CBS, and Kraft said, "That's nice, you go to CBS. We have somebody else here to be Gildersleeve." And they trotted out Willard Waterman. Alrighty, visit our webpage, classicradio.stream, to support the podcast. You can find more about Professor B's Digestive Aid there. You can find a number of things for purchase, or you can just buy us a copy. Whatever you do to support us, it's greatly appreciated. And please tell your friends that we're here, won't you please? Up next, Lucille Ball, Richard Denning, in My Favorite Husband.
Here's movie star Jean Crane with an important message for the girls about federal income taxes.
They say women aren't as systematic or as thorough as men. Don't believe it, girls. We can do just as good a job as they do, often better, in preparing our federal income tax returns. The main thing is to read your new line-by-line instruction booklet along with the form. Put down all the facts and figures that apply, and you'll have the answers in no time. And if you do run into a tax problem, your Internal Revenue Service office will help you quickly, thoroughly, if you call them up or go see them. But girls, let's not put it off. And let's give everything on the form a double check before we mail it in.
This was a public service announcement presented through the cooperation of the motion picture industry of the United States.
Alrighty, here's an episode of My Favorite Husband starring Lucille Ball and Richard Denning. Produced and directed by many of the same people who ended up doing I Love Lucy. That's why the shows and the presentation and all that sounds very similar to I Love Lucy. This is from 75 years ago, November 18th, 1950, and things just don't add up quite right for Liz.
It's time for My Favorite Husband, starring Lucille Ball. Yes, it's the Gay Family series starring Lucille Ball with Richard Denning as Liz and George Cooper. Two people who live together and like it. As we look in on the Coopers, it's afternoon at the Sheridan Falls National Bank, and George Cooper has just received an urgent summons to the office of the president of the bank.
Did you want to see me, Mr. Atterbury?
Yes, I did. Come in, George, boy.
Is something wrong, sir?
George, as you know, we here at the bank encourage, yea, insist that the families of our employees do their banking with us.
Yes, sir, I know.
I just finished looking over Liz's monthly statement.
Yes?
Boy, as a favor to me and to the bank, would you ask Liz to take her business elsewhere?
What happened this month? Was she worse than usual?
Oh, that girl, boy. Thanks to her, 3 tellers were here all night.
Oh, gee, I'm sorry. Well, I'll have to apologize to them.
It's too late. 2 of them quit this morning, and the other one sitting numbly at his desk and doesn't seem to recognize any of us.
Well, just exactly what did she do?
Well, it's hard to know where to start. Look at this check. If I can believe what I read, it's dated the 19th of Octopus. And it's payable to the Shimeon Phil's Gas Corn-Fed.
That's the Sheridan Falls Gas Company.
Oh. Well, you've had more practice interpreting her writing than I have. Look at that signature. Mrs. Garage Cowpen.
I'm sorry, Mr. Atterbury. Maybe I can get her to write better.
Well, try, boy. By the way, I think she's overdrawn again.
Oh, don't you know?
No, but look at the note she wrote on this check. Dear Mr. Teller, if I don't have enough money to cover this, please be a lamb and hold this check till next month.
Oh, no.
P.S. Thanks, Oodles, and I'll put in a good word for you with George.
Oh, this is the worst yet. She's gone too far, even for Liz. I'll speak to her tonight.
And when you do, speak sharply, boy. Understand it isn't just me. I can't stand this terrific turnover in tellers.
Liz, where are you?
Oh, hi, George. How's my little husband?
Sit down. Your little husband wants to talk to you.
Well, apparently you got up on the wrong side of the vault.
Never mind being smart. Liz, what you've done is unforgivable.
Why, that dirty fibber of a garage mechanic. He promised he wouldn't tell you I had that fender fixed.
What fender?
Oh, me and my big mouth.
We'll settle the fender later. But right now, I want to talk to you about your bank account. It's in a terrific shape. Now, what have you got to say about it? Oh, that's what you always say. Now, we'll figure this out, Liz. Now, dry your eyes.
Oh, I didn't get to the tears yet.
Oh, fine. Well, get your checkbook and let's look at it.
All right, it's here in the desk. Here.
Now, Liz, I deposit so much money to your account each month to run the house.
Yes, sir.
If you keep track every time you write a check, you should know how much money you have left in the bank at the end of the month.
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
Well, let's take a look at it. Now, do you have any idea where you made your first mistake?
Yes, when I married a banker.
I'd known I'd get an answer like that. Now, here. You made a mistake right here on the first stub. You wrote a check for $2 for an elderly gazelle.
Let me see that. That's Evening Gazelle. A Gazette.
Oh. Well, anyway, you made a deposit the same day and added it up wrong.
I did?
Yes. 9 and 9 do not make 17.
Since when?
They never have. Oh, look, Liz. Just out of curiosity, how do you add 9 and 9 to make 17?
Well, George, I used a simple shortcut. You see, 9s are pretty big numbers, so I always break them up into little chunks of 3s. 3 is such a nice number.
I've always liked 3.
Yeah, well, now I take 2 of the 3s of each of the 9s. I can handle 3s. Then I add each set of 2 3s, which comes out 6, times 2, which is 12. Now I have 12 with 2 3s I haven't even used yet. And frankly, George, there's nothing as confusing as 2 single 3s.
Oh, nothing.
I take each single 3 and break it into a 2 and a 1. Then I take 2 2s and scrunch them together into a 4. And I put the 4 on top of the 12, and that's 16. Now I've got 2 1s left. And 1 times 1 is 1. Pile it on top of the 16, and what do you have? 17.
A simple shortcut.
Yeah. Just a little system I made up one day when I wasn't doing anything.
I agree. Liz, your math is positively atrocious. Now, what can we do about it?
Give me a kiss.
No, this is serious.
Oh.
Dinner's ready.
If you come up next month overdrawn again, Mr. Atterbury will... Dinner's ready.
Let's go eat.
Oh, now, just a minute. It's only 5:30. I won't be hungry for an hour.
Well, I know, but Katie has to fix dinner early tonight so she can get to night school on time.
Night school?
Yes, you know, night school. It's like day school, only darker.
I am familiar with the institution. It's one of Mr. Atterbury's pet projects.
Oh?
But my stomach is used to eating at 6:30.
Well, I promised Katie she could go so your stomach can just take dinner and lump it.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Dinner's on the table, Mrs. Cooper.
We're coming, Katie.
I hope you don't mind eating early on account of me, Mr. Cooper.
No, I guess not, Katie. Yeah? What class are you going to tonight?
Beginning sewing. I had trouble deciding which course to take. They teach everything in night school, you know.
Wait a minute. Do they by any chance teach arithmetic?
Oh, sure.
Okay, Katie, serve the dinner. Sit down, George. Well, what happened at the bank today? George, what are you looking at me like that for?
Liz, you're going to night school with Katie.
Oh, George, I took mathematics in school once.
Well, honey, you may have been exposed to it, but it didn't take.
Maybe I'm immune. Maybe when I was a baby, I was vaccinated against it.
Liz?
I'll bet that's what that funny little scar is on my arm.
Liz, you're going. It'll be good for you, and Mr. Atterbury will be delighted. After all, you owe him something for all the trouble you caused him at the bank.
Wouldn't it be easier just to give him a quart of blood?
Now, Liz,
all right, George, I'll go. Katie, it looks like you had yourself a little school chum. The last one to the teeter-totter is the dirty, rotten egg.
Well, Liz, what'll we do tonight?
What do you mean, do? We have to do our homework.
What?
I started school last night, remember? We have to spend this evening on our arithmetic problems.
Our arithmetic problems.
Well, George, you got me into this. I thought we'd do them together.
Oh.
I'll read you the problems and you give me the answers.
I have a better way of doing them together. I'll read you the problems and you give me the answers.
Well, if you want to do it the hard way. Here, we're supposed to do problems 1 to 10.
Okay. Are you ready?
Ready?
First problem. Mary has 8 apples and Susan has 5 apples. Susan gives her 5 to Mary. How many apples does Mary have? Well?
Why should Susan give her apples to Mary?
That's not the problem.
Well, it isn't fair. Mary already had more apples than Susan.
What's the answer?
13.
Right.
I'd like to know what Mary has on Susan.
Forget it. Next problem. If Mary has 12 candies and Susan gives her 4 candies...
There she goes again.
Liz?
You ask me, Susan's being blackmailed.
Never mind.
Ooh.
Problem 3. Mary has 21 oranges and Susan takes away 9.
Ha! The worm turned.
All right. I'll skip past Mary and Susan. These problems are too easy for them.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are. Oh, gee, this book brings back memories. I used to get a big kick out of working problems like these. Oh, here's one about a man in business. Mr. Atterbury.
George, boy.
Come on in.
Thanks. Where's Liz?
Oh, she's at night school.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting. Seems so incredible that Liz could be learning anything.
Well, she's taking it very seriously. I'm proud of her.
I really am, too, boy. You know how I feel about night school. I'm judging their contest tomorrow night, you know.
What contest?
Oh, didn't I tell you? It's a contest between the best math student of the Sheridan Falls Night School and the best one from the West Newton Night School. I'm supposed to call the high school and find out who the contestant from Sheridan Falls is.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, thank you.
I hope they pick a good one.
Hello? Give me the principal's office, please. I'm especially interested in this contestant because my good friend Ed Troup is head of the West Newton Board of Education. Now, I'll never hear the end of it if I lose. Excuse me. Hello? This is Rudolph Atterbury speaking. Have you the name of our math champion? Good. Take this down, George. Liz Cooper. L-I-Z... Liz Cooper!
It couldn't be Liz Cooper.
I can only hope we have a bad connection. Hello. Would you repeat the name, please? Slowly? Oh, Gad. Spell it out. L-I-Z. Liz. C-O-O. Cooper. Thank you. Goodbye.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, hi, dear. Oh, hi, Mr. Atterbury.
Liz, we want to ask you something.
Yes. Did anything unusual happen in school tonight? Said he, clinging to a vain hope that someone had set fire to the teacher.
We were assigned our lockers. I was chosen to represent the night school in a math contest tomorrow. We got some new erasers. Nothing unusual. What's new with you?
Nothing? How in the world did they happen to select you?
How could a thing like that possibly happen?
Don't bug your eyes at me, George Cooper. I'm only in this contest thanks to you.
Thanks to who?
Thanks to George.
Thanks to me. Thanks to him.
Well, that covers the ground pretty thoroughly. George's fault.
Now, what do you mean by that?
Why didn't you tell me you worked all the problems in my book? I handed it in and they thought I was a mathematical genius.
George, you idiot.
I don't see why you're so mad, Mr. Atterbury.
Oh, you don't. I'm judging the contest.
Oh.
And it's going to be just peachy to have my vice president's wife up there not being able to add 2 and 2.
4.
Well.
I can go higher than that. 3 and 3 are 6, and 4 and 4 are 8.
Oh, shut up!
Well, I was only trying
Oh,
to
now,
help.
wait, everybody. Let's not lose our heads. There must be some way out of this. We'll tell them Liz can't do it, and they can select someone else.
Oh, fine idea. Now, let's see. Liz couldn't be there if something happened to her. Like, a broken leg.
Don't you look at me like that, Mr. Atterbury.
Come back here, Liz.
If you touch me, I'll tell everybody. You won't get away with it. You'll fry for this. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
No one's touching you. Well, then, there's only one thing to do, George.
What?
Yeah, what?
We're going to teach you arithmetic.
Oh, no. Break my leg. Go on. Here, I'll lay it across the chair. Jump on it. Go ahead. Jump on it. Go ahead.
George, you get some pencils and paper. Liz, you put the coffee on. We're going to get some math into your head if it takes all night. Now, Liz, the contest will start any minute. Are you all set?
Liz, snap out of it. Are you still sleeping?
No, I'm raring to go.
Courage, girl.
We are ready to start, Mr. Atterbury.
We'll be right there.
I'll be down in the front row pulling for you, Liz. Good luck.
Thanks, dear.
All right, now come out on the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, before we start our little contest, I'd like to introduce some of the people up here on the stage. First, the head of the Board of Education of West Newton, my good friend, Ed Trout. Thank you, Rudolph. And now our contestants. From West Newton, Mr. Richard Hill.
Thank you.
And the contestant from Sheridan Falls, Mrs. George Cooper. Liz.
65. Susan has 4. Oh.
Now, if the contestants are ready, we'll start the contest. We'll start with some geometry. The first problem goes to Mr. Hill. Give me the theory of Pythagoras.
The square of the hypotenuse of a right triangle is equivalent to the sum of the squares of the other two sides.
Right. That was a pretty tough one. Now let's get an equally tough geometry problem for Mrs. Cooper. Mrs. Cooper, if you had 3 geometry problems and I gave you 2 more geometry problems, how many would you have?
5.
Right! Well. Apparently... When it comes to geometry, our 2 contestants are evenly matched. Just a minute. Please, no coaching from the audience. Now for some algebra. Mr. Hill, a pole 20 feet long is divided into 2 sections. Letting x equal the short section and 4x the long section, what is x and what are the lengths of the 2 sections?
X is 4, one section is 4 feet, and the other is 16 feet.
Correct. Now, Mrs. Cooper, for your algebra problem. H equals I. If H is 4, what is I? Mrs. Cooper!
Huh?
What is I?
You is keeping me awake, that's what you is.
This is no time to go to sleep.
Well, you kept me up all night coaching me.
Hold it there! Just a minute, Rudolph. Mrs. Cooper, did you know Mr. Atterbury before this contest?
Sure, he's my husband's boss.
Aha! Trying to pull a fast one, eh, Rudolph?
Oh, you don't understand, eh?
I understand enough. I think we'd better have an impartial judge giving the questions.
Well, all right. But who'll it be?
Me. Oh, Gad! And I'll see that Mrs. Cooper doesn't get all the easy ones.
Oh, dear.
There's a seat here by me, Mr. Atterbury.
Oh, very well. I'll be right there.
And now we'll continue with the contest.
George, boy, we'd better think of something or she's cooked.
Oh, maybe we can throw her a cue.
Here's your next question, Mr. Hill. How many sides does a pentagon have?
5.
Correct. Now, Mrs. Cooper, how many sides does an octagon have?
A what a gun?
An octagon. I'm glad we ate before we came, aren't you, George?
Huh? Oh, yes. That's the kind of food that you appreciate.
Please, fellas, don't talk so loud. How can I think of the number?
Liz, what do you think we were talking so loud for?
4? Oh, I get it. An octagon has 4 sides. Thanks, George.
Wrong.
What?
Mrs. Cooper, you now have one wrong, and Mr. Hill is ahead. And we will please have no coaching from the audience.
Yeah, they don't know the answers.
Now, Mr. Hill, give me the answer to this problem. What is the square root of 225 plus 10 minus 1 plus the square root of 36 plus 2?
33.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll give the same question to Mrs. Cooper. Mrs. Cooper, what is the square root of 225 plus 10 minus 1 plus the square root of 36 plus 2?
Oh, sure.
The answer is 32.
Oh, that's Liz's age.
Good. Act your age, Liz.
Huh? Oh, 22.
Oh, I forgot. She's a woman.
Act your age in 10 years.
26?
No, you idiot! 32! Right! Now, Mr. Hill has missed one, Mrs. Cooper has missed one, and Mr. Atterbury hasn't missed any. Now, look, Atterbury, we can't buck the three of you. If you'll shut up, I'll give them each the same question, and whoever gets it right wins.
Okay. What am I saying?
All right. Now, I'll only give the problem once. How much is 275 plus 493 times 135 divided by 2? Oh, Gad! Mr. Hill?
5, 1, 3, 3, 9.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's wrong. Mrs. Cooper, what's your answer? Mrs. Cooper, I'd like your answer. Mrs. Cooper!
Huh? Put the coffee on, honey. I'll be right down.
I'd like your answer, and no help from the audience, please. I'd like your own number.
Where's George?
Your own number.
Oh, 51340.
That's right!
Honey, congratulations.
I knew you could do it, girl.
Huh?
what?
You won. You won the contest.
Oh, me?
Liz, I owe you an apology. I gave up all hope when he insisted you'd give him your own number.
Own number? I thought he said phone number.
An Armed Forces recording of My Favorite Husband from 75 years ago, November 18th, 1950, here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. We'll check in with Claudia and David in just a moment.
Here's Bing Crosby with a message of interest to federal income taxpayers.
Spring will be here one day soon, we hope, bringing with it the budding trees, the chirping birds, new romance, and the income tax. And speaking of the income tax, Uncle Sam wants you to be careful. He'd like to have you avoid the errors that crop up by the millions every year, in fact. And be sure to sign it. No, I can't sign mine Bing, and you can't sign yours Chuck or Toots or Max. You got to be more formal. And clip that W-2 withholding certificate on the form in the space where it says it ought to go. Don't put it where the revenue folks are going to have to organize a searching party to find it. And check your figures and figure your check before you hand it over to the postman.
This was a public service announcement presented through the cooperation of the motion picture industry of the United States.
Now we go back 78 years, November 18th, 1947. David and Claudia, and they have some special guests.
Your Coca-Cola bottler presents Claudia. Claudia, based on the original stories by Rose Franken. Brought to you, transcribed Monday through Friday by your friendly neighbor who bottles Coca-Cola. Relax, and while you're listening, refresh yourself. Have a Coke. And now, Claudia.
Dear?
Lie still, I'll go.
No, I'll go. I just wanted to know if you heard the bell, too, or if I was dreaming. What time is it?
7:05. Who can it be this hour of the morning? Where's my robe?
On the hook in the bathroom. Don't let the kitten out, though. Oh, David, won't it be nice someday to have our own apartment and see the sunshine when you wake up?
What makes you think we will? Somebody's got to live in the dark apartments in New York.
It won't be us. I don't care if I live in a cellar. I'm going to have the sun.
You mean the attic. Hey, the kitten's sound asleep on my bathrobe.
Isn't that smart? He must have pulled it down off the hook.
Very smart. Hey, look, Mr. Cat, if you don't mind. And no back talk.
David, we have to find a name for him.
That we do.
Say, who can that be?
Oh, telegram.
Telegram? Who from?
I'll tell you when I find out.
Well, open it. Hurry up. Come on, quick.
Hartley and Julia. From London. Well, what do you know? They're flying back. They'll be home this afternoon.
But I thought they expected to be away for another few weeks.
Yeah, so did I.
Anyway, I'm glad they changed their minds. I can't wait to meet them.
Well, that's good. Look, darling, the place is freezing. Run back to bed. I'll turn on the radiator.
Hey, David, don't turn that one on. It leaks. Oh, this is an awful way to live. Leaking radiators, dark rooms, no privacy, paint peeling off, and this dreadful furniture.
In the light of a cold, bleak November morning, it doesn't look too pleasant, I'll admit.
A home is an awfully important part of a person's life.
The more
I live in this apartment, the more I realize it. Have Julia and Hartley a nice home?
Oh, very. I think we ought to run over there this afternoon for a minute.
Oh, let's. David, isn't there anything I could do before their plane gets in?
Such as?
Oh, have things in the icebox, eggs, milk, butter.
I don't think so, darling. The house has been left open, and I imagine Julia's icebox is pretty well stocked.
Well, do you think they'd like to come over here for dinner? I could manage.
I imagine they'll probably be glad to stay home after being away so long.
I know I would. Darling, don't you really want a cup of nice hot coffee? Sort of dividend before breakfast.
Lady, I would give my eye teeth for a cup of nice hot coffee.
Why didn't you say so instead of encouraging me to run back to bed?
Oh, I'm bashful.
Since when? Say, David, look at me as if you'd never seen me before.
All right. I'm an utter stranger. I've never seen you before. Why, you little hussy.
David, please be serious. Listen, would you consider me pretty?
Pretty.
Pretty what?
Pretty.
Oh, skip that one. Would you consider me an...
bright? No.
You're going to get no coffee. Goodbye.
Hey, come back. You're beautiful, brilliant, and bewitching. What else begins with B?
Bedazzling?
Bedazzling. Come here, my bedazzling little wife.
David, listen, I really mean it. I've got stage fright about meeting Julia and Hartley. After all, they're practically my father and mother-in-law.
Now, how do you figure that one out?
Well, Hartley's your only brother, and he's 14 years older than you are. You told me he's been like a father to you all your life.
But Julia would not like to be placed in the category of my mother. Julia does not like children.
Really not?
No, that's not fair. I don't think she could have any.
Oh, poor thing. She's awfully blue-bloodish, isn't she? I mean, it sort of sticks out.
You mean, does she say bean for Ben?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but she was born saying it, so one forgives her.
I see what you mean. Do you think she's going to think you married a little nobody?
Just because you don't say bean for Ben? No, if she does, though, we'll just introduce her to your mother.
That's a sweet thing to say.
Anyway, you didn't mean a little nobody. You meant a little somebody.
I meant that Julia probably had a dozen debutantes lined up for you to marry.
No, just one.
Oh, you never told me about her. Was she attractive?
If you like the type. She had a very deep, husky voice.
That's nice.
And a winter place in Palm Beach, and a summer place in Bar Harbor.
She sounds perfect.
But she didn't have very much of a chin, and no sense of humor. Now, hurry up. Get that coffee. Well, here we are.
David, don't ring the bell yet. The wind's got my hair all mussed up.
Your hair is fine.
Hey, wait a minute. My ear show?
Your what?
My ear.
Is it supposed to?
No, you know I don't wear my hair so my ears show.
The left one peeks out a little.
Oh, that's what I meant. Just a minute now, don't
Too
ring
late.
yet.
In Julia's house, the servants are psychic.
Oh, good afternoon, Mr. Norton.
Well, hello, Watson.
Very nice to see you again, sir.
This is Mrs. Norton, Watson.
Yes, sir, I thought so, sir. I'd like to wish you both all the luck and happiness in the world.
Thank you, Watson.
Does Mr. Norton expect you, sir?
No, we just dropped in.
I was afraid of that, sir. Mr. and Mrs. Norton are just leaving. But if you'll step in the drawing room, I'll hurry and tell them you're here.
How can they be leaving if they just came home?
That's Julia.
Oh. David, what a wonderful room.
Isn't it? That wallpaper is 18th century.
Oh, it's like poetry. David, you never told me they lived in this kind of a house. It's like a museum.
Wait till you see the library. Hartley's been collecting folios and first editions for years.
Does he read them?
I don't think so. They're too expensive. I went to an auction once with him, and he bought a first folio of Shakespeare for $22,000, just like that, without batting an eyelash.
$22,000 for a volume of Shakespeare without batting an eyelash?
Worth it, too. Hartley's not a banker for nothing. It's a good investment.
What'd Julia say?
She approved. Julia's got a good business head on those sleek shoulders.
Shh, I hear them coming.
Well, David, my lad.
Hello, Hartley.
How are you, boy?
Oh,
Glad to see you.
David.
And Claudia.
Claudia. How nice. How terribly nice. Claudia, let me look at you. David, she's a lamb.
I think I'm entitled to a kiss.
Of course. You don't look like David at all. Yeah, I could tell your brother's under the skin.
That's very gratifying. Thank you, my dear.
Look here, I'm sorry we came in on you like this. You two look like you were bound for someplace.
Well, sit down for a minute anyway. It's such a nuisance. We've got to go to a cocktail party for Lord and Lady Radcliffe. We met them abroad. And tonight, Baritza's giving a concert at Carnegie. We've got to be there. She'd never forgive us.
Is that why you shortened your trip and came home?
Only partially. Hartley wasn't agreeing too well with the London fog.
Oh. Sinus began to kick up, you know.
Well, you look fine, both of you.
How do you think David looks?
Fine, fine. Looks like you've been taking very good care of him.
Tell us about your apartment, Claudia. David wrote us that you'd found a furnished place.
Oh, it's the worst little hole in the wall.
Really? But it's a very nice building, as I remember. The neighborhood is excellent.
I know, but this particular apartment happens to be on the second floor rear. Dark as pitch.
And the most dreadful furnishings.
I should think you children would have wanted to start out with your own furnishing.
Oh, we did. There's a housing shortage, Hartley.
Oh, yes, of course, of course. We bought this place so many years ago, I've been spoiled.
Oh, it's so beautiful. What kind of dogs do you have?
What kind of what?
Dogs.
Dogs? Why, none.
New York is no place to keep dogs.
But it's such a big house. You must have a yard.
Yes, we have. As a matter of fact, we had the garden done over while we were gone. Wait till you come again soon, and we'll show you. What kind of a dog have you got, my dear? David was always crazy about dogs.
Well, we happened to get a most beautiful Newfoundland.
A Newfoundland? Mm-hmm. In a tiny apartment?
Yep. It was a little crowded, but we didn't mind.
The owner wanted him back, though, so after a couple of days, we had to give him up. It was quite a blow to both of us. Major was a swell pup.
You're both completely mad.
Now we only have a little kitten. David bought him for me last week.
The car's here, sir.
Oh, dear.
No hurry, no hurry. Don't you children rush away now. Plenty of time.
No, we mustn't keep you.
We should have telephoned before we came.
Matter of fact, we should have phoned you. We would have, too, but the clipper was late, and I just about had time for a steam. Julia had her masseuse waiting for her.
You come for dinner next week. A wedding dinner. A bit late, but after all, David ran off and got married so fast, we never even had a chance to meet you.
I hope you're not disappointed.
Disappointed? On the contrary, my child.
You're very sweet.
You don't know how sweet, Julia. She wanted to come over before you got here and stock your ice box.
Oh, David, why'd you tell him that?
Because I love you. Well, shall we ring and let our butler open the door for us?
No, we'll just use our key.
Good. We'll use our key.
Put up the light, darling. Oh, the radiator's leaking.
Ooh, place is cold, too. I tell you what, let's go out for dinner.
Oh, David, must we?
Must we what?
Go out to dinner. It's so nice to be home.
Leaking radiators and all?
What'd you expect? The place has missed us. We were away for an hour. It got cold and damp. Just think Hartley and Julia were away for months, and their house never even knew they were gone. Just kept on running. I'd hate to have a house like that.
It's so ungrateful of it, isn't it?
Say, David, it is cold in here, isn't it? Let's eat supper in the kitchen. It'll be warm and fun.
To have supper in the kitchen with you, Mrs. Norton, would not only be warm and fun, it would be an honor.
David, do you really mean it?
I really mean it, darling.
I'm so glad we're us. I feel so rich.
So do I. Even though I can't buy a Shakespeare folio for $22,000.
Guess we're crazy.
I guess we are. Aren't you even a little bit envious of Hartley's and Julia's gorgeous house?
That's all there is to it. A gorgeous house with nothing alive in it but servants. I bet it hasn't even got a mouse in it.
Say, talking of mice, look who's here.
Oh, will you look at the size of it coming out to me? Oh, you precious little ball of fur. Was you lonesome? Is you glad Mommy came?
Claudia,
Oh, you
stop it before I commit an act of cold-blooded murder.
What's the matter?
I take back every nice thing I've ever said about you. My cup of bitterness runneth over that I am married to a woman who talks baby talk to a cat. The next thing you know, you'll be talking it to me.
You have a very exaggerated opinion of yourself, hasn't he, Snookums? I should talk baby talk to him. Who does he think he is, anyway?
Snookums? Don't make a sissy out of him. Give him a respectable name and let him grow up like a decent human being.
I can't think of a name good enough for him.
What's the matter with Rover? He roved out to see us.
Oh, Rover, that's a dog's name. I wouldn't even give a dog that name. Snookums, do you want to be called Rover? He doesn't.
Come here, you. Come to your pappy. Come on, come on. Hey, you little monster, you've got claws already, do you know it? Say, what do you think you're doing? That's my tie. Let go.
You're practically talking baby talk yourself. Why don't you give him a name?
Well, all right, let's see now. How about, Leo the Lion?
Leo the Lion, I wouldn't hear of it. I want something important for him.
Something in the, say, $22,000 bracket, perhaps?
22,000? Yes.
Shakespeare? Shakespeare?
Oh!
All story material used on this broadcast of Claudia was under the supervision of Rose Franken and William Brown Maloney. Have you noticed how many more of those familiar red coolers have been appearing in food stores lately? They are there so you can pause when you're marketing and have an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Then you can shop refreshed. And that cool, refreshing drink will remind you to take Coca-Cola home to the family. Have your grocer or service station attendant put a case in your car. Then you'll be certain always to have plenty on hand for the hospitable pause that refreshes. Every day, Monday through Friday, Claudia comes to you, transcribed, with the best wishes of your friendly neighbor who bottles Coca-Cola. So listen again tomorrow at the same time. And now, this is Joe King saying au revoir, and remember, whoever you are, whatever you do, wherever you may be, when you think of refreshment, think of Coca-Cola. For ice-cold Coca-Cola makes any pause the pause that refreshes.
Years ago, November 18th, 1947, Claudia here on Classic Radio Theater with Wyatt Cox. Join us tomorrow for more crime on a Wednesday with Counter Spy, Escape, Suspense, Calling All Cars, and Claudia. That's all coming up on our Wednesday edition. Have a great Tuesday. We'll talk to you tomorrow for more Classic Radio Theater. I'm Wyatt Cox.